Hey, it's the Haps fam. What's up? How's it going, everybody? It's been a minute since I've been live on my channel. I've been on vacation. So, we're doing some drawing tonight. We've been drawing all over the platform. Turn that down just a little bit. There we are. Hey, Luke. Hey, Sean. J.S. Gilbert in the house, you guys. Come on in. Get comfy. Let's chat. Let's hang out. Let's do some art. Let's get caught up on Junetune. We're on the last leg of the monthly race. Please forgive the pixelated visions. I can't help it. I was born that way. What's up, Jer?
Hello. I don't know how long I'll be here, but I wanted to at least make an appearance.
Let's go. Let's do it. Are you going to be coloring in some stuff?
I might just try to finish up these South Parks.
Right on.
Because, again, I've been at this for a couple hours now.
Yeah, you've been marathon drawing today.
Yeah. And I had to stop a little bit during Michelle's because my hand was cramping. I was like, okay, you need to quit.
Hey, Scotty. Hey, you're welcome to come in and chat, you guys, if you
Scotty!
have any. This is not an art-only broadcast. It can also have chatters involved.
Yeah, it's not like my broadcast where I'm a snob.
He's such a snob.
How dare you only have artists on?
Oh, look at that green going on.
I love the green wave.
So, Jeremy, I have to show you something.
Oh, my goodness.
I got in the mail today.
Look at the sexy man.
So, we've had... Oh, there's Joe. Yay! I'm so glad. Okay, so my Junetune faithful friends that have been on the marathon with us, I felt like I would get us all a treat.
Okay.
Okay. So I hope you like stickers.
Nice.
So I got one for my and for jokes, I think we've all three been the ones that have stuck to it.
Mm-hmm.
Dedicated ourselves for all month long. So I thought I would send those out to y'all.
I've got to see about getting the size right because I have a button maker here and I can make us all buttons.
Ooh, yes. I had a comic book artist, really alternative works. Anyone ever heard of Martin Ebend? It doesn't ring a bell to me, but I am not a comic book connoisseur. That person in the comment right above you would be an excellent person to ask. Buttons would be awesome. That'd be so cool. So I got those in the mail while I was gone on vacation. So I was excited to share those with you guys. So those will be tossed in the mail at some point. I figured we deserved a little treat.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, I was also thinking that since it was your idea when we did the sketch challenge that I was going to send you this because that way we can have the entire band together.
You're going to send me your... Oh my gosh, that's cool. The Rockopotamus band.
Yes, because I think they should be together. So, and it was your idea or your husband's idea.
Oh, that's amazing.
But yeah,
thank you.
I'm gonna send that out with your card that I still have yet to send out because I'm really bad about mailing things out.
That's so cool. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Mm-hmm. You got your Tombos today? Ooh, it's playtime, Joe. Let's go.
He's getting all the cool toys. Did you notice that?
You know, it happens. Joe gets cool toys. He works his butt off to get them too.
Yes, he does.
I get cool toys because I'm a spoiled brat.
I can't really say anything because, and I'm going to have to pull my camera back to show you this because I've yet to show this one on camera, but I got to get really high. I did a Indigo funding for a toy.
Okay. Where did my picture go? I lost my picture. Reference?
I gotta get out of the box.
There it is.
And the gentleman that created a book back in the 90s called Cyberfrog
Okay.
created this character here, which is Salamandroid.
Hold on. I've got to make you beg to see this toy here.
Yeah.
What?
And this is a huge toy.
That is a huge toy.
And I got this for backing part of his basically like a Kickstarter, but it's through the company Indiegogo.
Cool.
And eventually I will be getting, because he is this size and Cyberfrog is that size, I will be getting a small PVC Cyberfrog that will go with this character here to fit size-wise.
Wow.
But yeah, the guy has been a comic book artist since the 90s, and he's just now getting into doing toys and some other things.
That's cool.
So yeah, I get spoiled too. My wife lets me buy things that I don't need.
That's really yeah. JS can't come into through the iPad now. Well, I know they've been pushing out a lot of updates, JS. So I don't know how that affects the iPad directly, but Joe says you can. I don't use the iPad to come into HAPS, so I'm not really familiar with the interworkings of how HAPS integrates into the iPad. But yeah, you're invited, bro. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. There was an official Woodstock 94 comic book in my book my relative done. Only ones for sale. When I looked, they were for sale in USA, and I'm in Scotland. I wish I was all right at artsy things myself. Aha. Ah. Been looking everywhere, going in and out, tried email, invite, nada. Well, it wouldn't be in your email. It would be in the notifications on HAPS. Yeah, I invited him. Here, I'll invite him again just because I can. But he's been invited.
I do get email notifications from time to time.
That's... Yeah, like I guess I didn't have the settings turned on. I have all my email settings turned off because that gets really annoying and duplicated.
But I think when I get my email notifications, it's usually if someone schedules a broadcast and I get notified that way.
Right. Yep. You were in your playground again today? Ooh, there's JS. He's coming in. He found it.
Woo-hoo!
Oh, I see something. I see a head poking out. What's up, JS?
Hello, lovely Lindsay.
Hello. How have you been?
Doing okay, except tonight I'm having a little bad. I don't know what's going on, but just not feeling too good.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Aches and pains, but I don't know. I'll take something soon, but it knocks me out. But I'll be able to sleep anyway. That's a good thing. And how are you and your husband and the kiddos?
We're doing fantastic. We actually just came back from a lovely summer vacation. We went to Dallas.
I caught some of your antics. It looked like it was fun.
It was a lot of fun. We had a good time. Got to see a little bit of family today on our way back home, and got to hug a grandparent and tell them we love them and all that good stuff.
There you go.
So yeah, it's been a good.
Yeah, that's the best thing, when you give those grandparents hugs and say, "Am I still in the will?" There's so much satisfaction there.
Yeah, I guess so. That's a little bleak. But no, they're actually my in-laws. They're my husband's
Yeah.
grandparents, and they're doing pretty well.
Look at those South Park.
God damn it, I just big boned.
I know he has such good pieces, and they all connect together with their backgrounds.
So that way they can be bought individually, but if someone wants to buy all of them together
as a set,
they'll have.
I see. There you go. You get the tree. You only get a half a tree if you just buy Kenny or Cartman.
That's right.
So, I mean, they each look
full tree
perfectly
with
fine on their own.
But you know who's not there?
Who?
Chef.
Oh, now, children, you can't go anywhere today. Today is Salisbury Steak Day.
He'll have to get drawn in July.
Why do I have to wait for July? Oh.
He's declared it to be South Park month. So
yeah, I think that might actually work. I think there's enough characters that I can do a character per day.
South Park or Simpsons, either one.
Okay. Well, okay. Do I have to wait till July too? Okay. I don't want to have to wait till July. It's going to be odd.
Okay, good night. All sleep is calling my name. Have a good night, Scotty.
Good night, Scotty.
Say hello. Always a pleasure, sir.
Geritol does a world of wonders. I do not think I have iron poor blood, Joseph Burke, but thank you. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I still need to figure out what I'm doing for good.
What was the show that I used to watch when I was a kid that was sponsored by Geritol? I'm trying to remember.
I don't
It
know.
Was it Ed? Was it Ed Sullivan? Milton Berle? One of those shows.
Maybe. Joe, I've been busy today.
And then they had Carter's Little Liver Pills. That was another one.
I had to catch up on all my drawings while I was gone. So I've got all the sketches and inking done. Busy today. So I did Carl from Up for Old. Dumbo for day 23, Sad.
Nice.
I'm skipping the Goonies for now because I don't know what I'm doing. I did Rocket for Pale.
Good.
And then him for Devil for today. And
I don't know that character. Who is that?
That sounds horrible.
Who is that character? I don't know it.
This character is a villain from the Powerpuff Girls cartoon.
Oh.
Him is the name of it.
A friend of mine is the voice of Mojo Dojo.
Yes. Mojo Dojo knows him very well.
Mojo Dojo.
He is very, very, very talented man.
Yes. And tomorrow's PopX cast, you gonna be around
to watch? Did you use
ink,
India ink for that? It looks like it.
These are the Micron. They have the archival ink in them.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, I have those markers 0.5. No,
yep, there's all sorts of sizes.
1.5 and 2. I have those.
Very good.
Now that big crayon looks pretty interesting.
It's just an eraser.
No, the big crayon.
Oh, this is a ruler.
Oh, okay.
It's like from my childhood. I think I got it at an arcade or something, but it's just the right size to fit in my bag.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yep. So
well, I just stopped in to give a real high quick and
a real high quick.
And I meant a quick high. I'm sorry. That's what you.
You're fine. You're fine.
No. I was going to do a high quick in the dyslexics room.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but
that's what Cheech and Chong do.
A real high quick, yes, they do.
High quick. Yeah.
Well, JS, it's always a pleasure, and I'm so.
Why is it dispensaries close so early? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. They're afraid that the stoned people will go out for fourth meal and need to restock.
No. I want to go out and get some edibles, but they're all closed.
Well, I'm sorry about that. They should deliver.
Welcome back, Savannah.
They do,
Savannah.
actually. I could probably get some It's the only problem is
Yay,
the
Carrie is
delivery
stalking us
the
here
delivery
too.
people are
Woohoo!
stoned. They can't find you.
And Michelle is too. She's lurking. I see her. Michelle, there is an
Carrie, I'm
invite in
still
there.
waiting on a
Nice,
picture
exactly.
from you so that I can do your June month drawing.
Gotta be home before the street lights come on,
There's
JS.
Luke.
That's funny. Luke's
I
down
don't
in
know
the
who all
chat.
these wonderful, beautiful friends of yours are, but lovely, wonderful Haps peoples.
Yes, the wonderful, lovely Haps peoples are wonderful.
They're lovely Haps peoples.
Yes.
Okay. Well, have a cool, groovy Saturday night. I'll be asleep soon, I think. Good Lord.
I wish sleep was something that I could do.
Aw.
Really? No, that's a shame.
We could
Like,
sleep when we're dead, Jeremy.
Yeah, well, that is my official slogan.
Good
All right. Good night.
Good
night. Sleep well.
Thank you.
I know you're still waiting for your first sketch, and I am going to mail it out when I get around to mailing things because I'm bad about mailing things. So maybe this whole thing of sending people stuff every month isn't going to be fun, but I got to get better at it. So,
You do.
but if I don't get started on drawing your June and you happen to sponsor again for July, then I'm really going to be behind on your drawings.
Oh boy. You better get on that. Michelle is lurking. Bob is now watching videos.
Okay.
While being
Tell
nice.
Bob we love him.
Love you long time, Bob.
We love you a long time, Bob.
I think I'm gonna do some coloring now. I like to color.
I don't quite have the squeaky markers like Riley does. Oh, there it goes.
I don't know why we're whispering, but it's really fun. That's why. Because we can, dang it. That's why. There's nothing you can do to stop me. All right. Bring out the colors.
I've had these things sitting to be finished forever, so thank you for the excuse.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Because we can. That's right, Savannah. You know what's up. All right. What stresses you out? Mailing things stresses you
Yeah,
out?
femaling things stress me out too.
Lord.
I told you I got nothing but dad jokes over here.
I love that art supply candy shot. Oh, baby. It's the money shot of the art supplies. Da da da. Da 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 da. Ooh.
Yes, you could.
Is that Mr. Burke joining us?
Then you'll have all three of the Hapstar.
Aw, thanks, Carrie. You're awesome. I am Groot. No, I am Groot.
But then I'll have to have you sponsor another month so that I can draw your lovely daughter.
Oh, yes, yes.
Because she is a rising Hapstar.
Indeed.
Oh my God, I'm jealous of your colors. You stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it.
Sorry, not sorry.
I just looked up and I was like,
Colors. I love colors. Colors are pretty.
yeah, that's very rude of you just to show all your pretty colors and they're organized. I mean, look at this.
My colors are showing.
Do you see mine? Does that look organized?
I see colors.
That does not look organized.
You know where they are, so it's all good. Right? Or something like that? Hey, Mike, how's it going? That's color porn. Joe, what's up, buddy?
And just when I thought I was going to leave,
Why would you leave?
I can't do that now. Oh well, it's time to drink some more whiskey.
Well, hello.
Well, hello. And you have the power.
Greetings.
Whenever you're ready, you can slide on up in that stage.
You got the power.
There he is.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
What's going
What's
on?
the matter, baby?
Did you miss me while I was gone?
Not really.
Didn't even know I was gone.
No.
He's
I
like,
No,
you
I-
left? What?
what? I've been busy.
Yeah, I
I
saw
haven't
there was
even had.
some serious men's conference action happening for you.
Oh yeah. I had a men's conference
That looked like a
yesterday.
blast.
It was great. Bonfires going on and
And
had
I
a
absolutely loved y'all's t-shirts. Those
Oh,
were
yeah.
amazing.
Godfathered. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Those are awesome.
What do you want, kitty?
My
What?
baby gay butt can't. I'm not even going to repeat that.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know.
I don't even want to know what that means.
I am mentally perplexed on that said statement
I
there.
feel confused.
Okay. I don't know what it means. Okay. I don't know either.
Okay.
I'm just going to leave that right there.
Well,
I mean, I could use my retro MD 10s tonight and just put these
ooh.
on.
Oh, look at that orange.
Okay, I have to do a test.
Yeah, no. These are pretty cool.
Ooh, we're not using that green.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, if I use that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the sub, Savannah. Oh, congrats on the Walkman. Looks great, says Luke.
Oh, the Walkman.
Yeah.
Glad you
Oh.
like it, Luke. Crazy story about that Walkman.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know there's a crazy story about that Walkman.
Are you going to share the story?
Oh, no. Did you want me to go into detail?
Yeah. I think we have time.
No, that was the Walkman that my mom and dad bought me when I was spending a lot of time in the hospital.
Gotcha.
And so when I moved, we had moved from one house in Kentucky to another house. And in that move, that Sony Walkman got destroyed, unfortunately. It got totally flooded with water. That one of our
Oh, no.
crates when we moved. We lived in a trailer park,
Okay.
and probably from 82 to 87, we lived in a trailer, a single wide trailer.
Okay.
And when we moved to the house that mom and dad had purchased, the house where I originally grew up in, all of that stuff, it came a snow during the move. It was a winter, 1987. Came a really big snow that year. And one of those boxes, which happened to be one of my play boxes, I had the Michael Jackson record player.
Oh, no.
I mean, it was the original Michael Jackson record player.
My
It
heart
would
is
play,
breaking right now.
and I had my Sony WM-41 Walkman, which was a 1984 edition. It was all destroyed, and so it would never run again. And you plug it in, and nothing would work because all the components got water damage. And so without I took that Walkman with me everywhere I went as a kid. And just 2 years later, the Game Boy came out in '89, so it kind of helped with that. But man, my mom and dad would buy these tapes for me, and I would sit there and listen. And listen to a good album. That's an hour and 40 minutes of just listening to something. And it really helped pass the time away. And so I said to myself at one point, I was like, there's going to be a point in my time where I'm going to buy one of those. The exact model, make, brand, everything. And that's exactly what I did.
Yes, sir.
So now a little piece of my childhood has been restored.
I love that story. That's great.
One toy at a time, buddy.
And now we have these beauties.
Look at those gorgeous
Oh,
things. They're
Nice.
So I've
pretty.
got the grayscale. This is the, no, that's the, here's the grayscale. Gray.
Mhm.
Manga.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous Tombow markers.
And they have those way cool trays in them too that you can
Yeah, the
snap.
trays are amazing with the little foam padding on top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's up, Carrie Long? Oh, Carrie, I'm sorry I didn't get back with you earlier today. I was at Universal Studios with my wife, screaming my head off, riding roller coasters all day. But I will, I'm checking my messages now. Okay. July 19th it is. Good deal. I'll see you then. Perhaps, maybe just perhaps, I will have my synthesizer set up, and not only can I show you some art, but I can play for you an actual song live.
Yay. Da-da-da.
So, Joseph, in honor of you, my broadcast tonight, I played art.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh my gosh, Michelle.
What'd you say?
I said I played synth art on my broadcast today.
Dude, you get like a retro high five for that. Come on, do it. Put your hand up. Come on, you can do it. There it is, baby.
Nice. Michelle, thank you so much
What
for
is
the
that?
Buy Me a
Look at
Drink
you.
award.
Well,
And Carrie, thank
Somebody's
you for
going
the
to
Appreciate
Starbucks.
Award. Oh my
Here we go.
gosh.
Somebody is going to Starbucks.
Cheers to you, madam.
That's awesome. What's up, Brenton? How are you doing, buddy? Alrighty.
Hey,
Well, I guess I'm going to draw day 29.
Yeah, you're ahead a couple of days, yeah?
you got
Yeah.
Archer.
Archer. Well, that's easy.
I'm doing the
Are
cartoon.
you doing the Green Archer?
Resetting the room. You're listening and watching Badges. Art with Badges. Only on Haps.
Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome.
Somebody's been on Clubhouse recently.
When I scream, listen, when I scream my voice out on these coasters, my voice gets so deep. It's crazy.
So you just have to milk that goodness
Dude,
while you
right
have
now
it.
would be a great time to do voiceovers.
So if you need any voiceover work done,
Yeah.
hit Joe up now before he goes to sleep.
Welcome to Hap Stars, hosted by Carrie Long.
With special guest.
Joseph Burke.
Oh boy.
Is there?
I'm
music
waiting for
playing?
that one.
There was music playing. Did I need to bring it up a little bit?
I can't hear it.
Well, I brought it down when JS was in because it was really hard to hear him.
Where'd he go?
He was not feeling so great, so he had to go to bed. How's that? Is that too loud?
That's fine.
That's good. Okay, in the headphones it's really loud, so bring that down a skosh. Otherwise, I'm gonna sound like old man. What'd you say?
Can you adjust it on your end pretty good?
A little
Without-
bit. Yeah, it's fine right now.
You can turn it down a little bit. You can turn it down a fuzz, Lindsay.
Okay. That's a skosh.
Just a scotch.
How's that? Good?
That's pleasant.
Perfect.
That
I have a complicated relationship with art. Well, tell us about it. Let's talk. Let's talk about your relationship with art.
How does it make you feel?
Show us on the doll where it touched you.
come on. Show us on the top where it touched you.
It touched me right here in the blanket.
Makes the naughty spot tingle. All
And it touched me here in the canoe.
Oh, wow.
That kinda
This is my
sounds-
only surviving toy from my first birthday cake. So this thing is just about as old as I am.
His name is Billy.
It's
Oh,
part of
Billy.
Camp Snoopy set.
I'm drawing actually, guys, while my wife is awake tonight. She's behind the screen here.
Alex,
house.
what's up?
She's playing Animal Crossing at the moment, I believe.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
I
that's
have
her
not
way of
visited my
unwinding.
island in so long. Ethan was playing Animal Crossing in the car on the way back home, and he's like, "I'm picking up your weeds. You're welcome."
Picking up your weeds, Mom.
It's like, "You're welcome." I was like, "Well, go for it if that's what you want to do."
Do you like me picking up your weeds, Mom? Oh man.
Shout out to Nintendo, right? Gonna eat a
So
sandwich. All right.
I don't know
we're
if you
gonna-
guys were able to see it, but I did a live today for an Islands of Adventure.
I saw it.
I did
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, that was pretty rad.
Did you get any of that rad merch?
Heck yeah, dude. I'm not going in there and leaving you know Joe's coming out. I dropped some money today. I ain't gonna lie to you. Of course, I've been saving up for it, so I kind of justified myself. Like, hey, you know what?
Bonafide.
I'm gonna splurge a little bit today. That's exactly what I did.
Mm-hmm. I think that's like the same, Mr. Brandon, for everybody in the room. Did anybody else not grow up on Nintendo?
I
more-
had a little bout with Atari.
We had a little relationship, but we broke up.
I got to be honest with you, man. I was very equal across the board between all the major brands. I was very blessed to have all the consoles, from PlayStation to Sony to Atari to television, Game Boy. I had every single one. Sega Genesis, Sega Master System, Sega Nomad,
I
Sega
still want a
Dreamcast,
ColecoVision,
ColecoVision. Dude, that thing was so wonky.
right?
Now, what I want is an Amiga. I want
Ooh.
to build an Amiga from the ground
You
up, just for the
see?
sound,
What's up,
module.
you see?
Because the sound module is like ridiculously good. Hello, Yassine. We meet again. Our worlds collide. All right, for Archer. Do we want to go with an obvious, or do we want to go with an inobvious?
Well,
How long
you
has it
could
been
even
since
go
you
with
did Green Arrow?
Don't give me,
Archer.
don't give me inspiration.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm talking out loud to myself.
Oh. I was
Sorry.
so confused.
Sorry. Hi there. Notice he doesn't say hi to me. Let's see how it is.
Get over here.
Get over here.
Mortal Kombat enters the South Park Arena.
Mm.
All right, there we go. South Park puzzle cards complete.
Yay.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Yay, they look so funny.
In middle school, there used to be a Nintendo club, but most of the time people played Smash Bros. And one person brought in their 64. I love some Smash Bros. I know this house loves it.
On my comic man cave, I have all my consoles out on the floor, and you can see them. Like, it starts with the Atari 2600 in the back, which was my oldest at the time. It
Right.
just goes all the way down.
Thank you, Michelle. But I am going to go ahead and head on out.
No.
Alrighty.
I thank you for the time.
No, thank you. We've been together since your first broadcast, like hours and hours ago.
It's been a little bit.
It's been a blast, sir.
Thank you.
Until
And
next
then what
time.
you said tomorrow night is the
Tomorrow night's
Pop
Pop
Back.
Cast.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
We'll be on 9 p.m. Eastern, and then we wrap that up around 10:15, and then 11 o'clock we'll be right here on the Creative Multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
I will be doing my drawing at 9 o'clock. I am going to load up
You could do your drawing at 8 o'clock and then join us at 9 o'clock.
I could, but I was thinking of just simulcasting yours on my show, since instead of playing music, just play the audio from your show.
But you're welcome to do that too.
Fabulous idea.
That way, you kind of get a little bit of all of it.
Kind of the Creative Multiverse is the after party to PopX, but
Right.
yeah.
Now, I don't know how long I'll be able to stay at the Creative Multiverse because I'll have to get up at 6 a.m.
Oh, I understand, dude. Monday's a work day. You're fine.
Yeah, but I will make an appearance. So.
Alrighty.
It sounds
But thank
great.
you guys. You guys are amazing.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Adios.
Adios.
Smell you later.
Muchachos. Hi.
Hi. Does anybody else want to invite to come up and chat? I know there's a couple of people out there. Just raise your hand if you want it. Oh, wow. That went all funky. Here's what I'm going to do. Fits, close, and good. Yeah, there we go. Now we're the same size.
Well,
Look at that.
dude, I'm telling you, that new Velocicoaster.
Is it
Oh
badass?
my god, dude, it gets you right in the feels.
Ooh.
It's ridiculous. It's the second time I did it. And then we went and done the Hagrid's motorbike ride at Wizarding World of Harry Potter, which is another crazy thrill ride.
Dang.
Yeah. We had fast passes for that one.
Hannah, how's it going? Long time no see. How's the puppets?
Let's see.
Trying to find the right red. There's not the right red. Going good. Took a break. Building a new character. Snogglewitz is complete. Exciting!
That's awesome.
Yay! Very cool. Good to see you back.
Welcome home.
New character is going to be purple, and my first ever female character joining the crew. Ooh, very nice. Is it going to be furry like Ergie, or is it going to be crocheted like Snogglewitz? Or is it a different texture altogether? Thank you. Thought that was perfect for the day's prompt word of devil. Would be him. Evil, maniacal, very sexually confused him.
Wow.
Well, I don't know if he's confused or not. It confused me when I first met him, so. He's probably perfectly fine with the way he is. And that's okay. She's going to be more or less like Ziggler fabric-wise. She is made out of crushed velvet, so she's sort of shiny. Ooh, nifty. Can't wait to see her all finished up and in action. Are you going to start doing lives again, or are you still just kind of lurking to get the feel of Haps all over again? It's changed quite a bit. It's grown. You know, I just claimed my coins for my 160th day straight on Haps.
Dang. That's ridiculous.
That's a whole lot of days.
That's a whole lot of dedication. Jeez. That's crazy. I think congratulations are in order.
Congratulations on your addiction. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, I wasn't going to say addiction, but since you said it, it is kind of addicting over here.
I like Haps.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty swell.
Kind of got a good thing going over here.
I can hardly hear you because of the music.
If you need, I can control it on my end. I mean, I don't want to.
No, it's fine.
You
It's all good. I just had to do a
turn
slight
it- you can-
adjustment.
can turn it down if you need to, Liz.
No, I scooted it down a skosh. It's better now.
A skosh.
It's all good.
Alrighty.
Okay. Then we need.
I think I'm using the wrong weight of lead here.
Yes, he's gone. He will randomly show up in a chat here or there just to say hi to some certain people, but no, he doesn't broadcast anymore. He gone. And there we are. We have a hymn.
It looks good, Lance.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Nerd station. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Get these other ones colored up. We'll be doing a good thing. I need my pen. Give me my pen. There it is. Congratulations, exactly. Yes.
Regurgitations or congurgitations?
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see here. I can zoom this in a little bit more. So I know my space is so small here. All right, let's go all the way in. Okay. All right, I think that's decent.
How's life treating you two? Pretty well. Just got back from vacation. It's my first day home in the last couple of days. So doing a little art catch up for the the challenge here. And just kind of having a relaxing night. I'm really happy with how Rocket turned out. He's pretty cool. Be fine.
I'm doing pretty good too. I went to Universal Studios again today with my wife. Got to ride some of Orlando's brand new roller coasters. Pretty awesome coasters that we got right now at Universal Studios. So yeah, can't complain. Life is good.
I did just finish him, Michelle. There's the final of that. He's done. Here, I'll make him big for the seeing impaired. There's the finish. I'm not doing backgrounds on this one. Just to save a little bit of time. It'll be fine. He's plenty loud all by himself. So yeah. Now we're going to work backwards and color up some Rocket. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, Mr. Luke. Luke, why aren't you up here talking to us? Get your Geek On award. Thanks, Hannah.
Look at that.
Nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Why isn't Michelle up here hanging out?
She's being respectful to her boyfriend.
Oh.
Because she already did her 2 hours of live streaming a little bit ago.
Oh. Okay.
And she had an adult beverage and it's making her kind of sleepy.
Oh.
I was putting on my jammies and now Bob is on headphones, so I might come up and chat. Yes, please do. Go get your jammies. Come in and chitty chat. Because you know you want to. There she is.
Well, that took you long enough.
Yeah, well, you know, life. Never drink very strong Mai Tais before broadcasting. That's a rule of thumb. Whoops. What am I doing? Oh, I'm doing no camera. Let's do this. So, hi.
Well, hello there.
Hello, Mr. Joseph. How are
Well,
you?
hello, my dear.
I really am so, excited to see all of you guys do your June tunes, as a group.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the end result. That's why it just sort of spontaneously came to me at the end of the broadcast, hey, you guys should do a big, slideshow, show and tell thingy.
We can make that happen.
Yeah. So yeah.
Very
Well, after I got done broadcasting, Bob was putting on a movie, so I thought, oh, I can't be, I was on Jeremy's broadcast and then mine, and then I'm like, yeah, he's been gone and he came back, and so I don't want to dominate. But no, he's got headphones in, so I'm just sitting here. I'm just kind of, I don't know about you guys. I can't handle alcohol for much. I'm a little body, and like this drink I had at dinner, it was like 2 drinks in one. It was really strong. It was really good though.
It sounds like a great time.
It does sound
Yeah.
like fun.
Yep. But, yeah. Well, this is the first time we had that food without it being takeout. So.
Hannah, have a good night.
It's real
Thanks so
nice.
much for stopping in and saying hello.
Aw,
Take care,
She's-
my dear.
she's
We'll
the
see you
puppet
soon.
lady.
Don't be a
Can't wait to
stranger.
Can't wait to see her puppets again. I only seen her once, but she was really funny. She's really good. So good. So if I start yawning, I'm sorry.
That's
Oh, you're
okay.
fine.
I'm all
You're
cozy.
just fine.
That's the sound of a llama. The
Is that
male
the sound of
llama.
a llama?
What was the one on the
What?
different? Remember Jeremy was saying something like Siri, what
Yeah.
Alexa, tell us what does a llama sound like, and then
Said something about a mating sound.
yeah, that was like a gurgling noise. So I was like,
Yeah, I think that was more. Yeah.
now that sounds like a llama choking on something.
The swish and spit sound.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that turns all the girls on, I'm sure.
Brings all the llama girls to the yard. Oh my. Oh my.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's the llama spot.
Oh, this is why I shouldn't drink and draw.
I think this is
Good
exactly the
God.
reason why you should drink and
I
draw.
think it is too, personally.
Oh my god, that's the funny noise I've ever heard.
Alex will look over and be like, "What in the world?"
Are you like talking llama? Like llama?
He sounds like Switch.
I was just gonna say, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's
No,
funny.
Switch is more like, Cinderella, your prince is here.
What? Oh yeah, what was your dad's
Josh
joke
is
about llamas?
grunting. You guys. I don't know, maybe a zombie got him. I don't know.
Did
what's
you
happening.
say Josh
There's
is
3 different ways
grunting?
to spell llama.
Yeah, he is. He is straight up grunting over there. It's kind of freaking weird. No, it's like. That's what
Okay.
it sounds like.
The one El Lama,
It's weird.
that's like a Buddhist teacher, like the Dalai Lama.
Oh, Dalai Lama. Okay, that's one llama.
There's the two El Lama, which is
I like the dollies.
Right, the two there's the one El Lama, which is the Dalai Lama, and then there's the 2 El Lama, which is the alpacas. Okay.
Show us the llama.
What's the 3 El
Or the
Lamas?
dolly touched you.
The 3 El Lamas is one hell of a good fire. That's so dumb, it's funny.
Wow.
3 El Lamas. 3 El Lamas, one hell of a fire.
Hi, Bob.
That's your dad's dad joke. It's a dad joke.
It's a horrible joke.
What?
Don't quit your day job, sir. Whatever you do,
Don't do
don't look into the fire.
it. Don't do it.
You will be consumed, and it will not be good.
Don't touch it. Don't put your lips on it.
Well, he can
Whatever
touch
you
it if he
do.
wants
Ew,
to.
it's
Don't
You
put
don't
your
know where
lips
it's
on it.
been.
You don't know where it's been.
I want to put my lips on it.
Just say no.
You know, I'm gonna make a llama. I'm gonna crochet one out of this fun pink
It better,
yarn.
I was gonna say it better be pink.
It's gonna be pink. Yeah, I found a great pattern.
It's
I
gonna be
found the-
May.
Yeah,
May
it's
is
gonna
over.
be cute. It's gonna be cute.
No.
Pink llamas. It could be
No.
Puppets do make the world a nicer place. I totally agree.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like Foamy Homie just instantly brings you a smile. He's not necessarily a.
Wait,
Is he
he's not a
technically a
puppet.
puppet?
No,
He's
he's
not a
real.
puppet.
He's
He's real.
real. That's a real boy.
Well, Santa just followed me. He lives in California, apparently,
Santa
or
lives in
Albuquerque or
California.
whatever.
Santa Claus.
Santa, and he looks like a real Santa. He's a professional Santa. Yeah, he's the
Well,
real thing.
ho ho ho.
I don't know why
Real
he's in
deal.
Albuquerque. I thought he was in the North Pole. Tell
He
him
may-
I'm mad at him. Why are you mad at Santa, Bob? Bob didn't. What did you not get? You said
It's probably because he was naughty.
you didn't. Were you naughty?
Oh, behave, Bobby.
So you didn't get what you wanted from Santa when you were a kid. I'm sorry. So you got it out for Santa. Ooh.
Did you want a weenie whistle?
This
I bet
is
he
the
wanted a
first year-
weenie.
What
this is
did you
gonna
want?
be-
What did you want as a kid that you didn't get that Santa didn't give? You're making it all up. Yeah. Good
You guys, this is
Lord.
going to be the first year that my eldest isn't getting visited by Santa.
Aw.
We had to have the discussion during
Oh.
Easter.
About who
was not
Santa
fun for
really
me.
was. Yeah.
Kind of broke my heart.
Wait, there's no Santa?
There's the spirit of Christmas that's in all of us.
Oh God. That sounds like
still-
a really bad Disney commercial.
It does.
I still put out food for the deer, for the reindeer.
For the deer.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they eat it, or something eats it. I'm not sure what. Probably the
Probably
dog
the
next door.
bugs.
The dog next door.
Probably. The dog next door.
It was a big deal to my son to make sure that the reindeer had a snack.
That was awesome.
Yeah. I'll never forget the time that we went to go and we had Christmas at Grandma and Grandpa's, and he's like, "Will Santa find us?"
Yes, Santa,
Sure.
asking questions.
So, I mean, like a bunch of the family was staying there. So, one of his cousins was like, let's go feed the deer together. I'm sure, like that'll help a lot. Like, if you attract the reindeer, then of course Santa will come. Like they'll smell it and they're like, hey.
Sweet.
So they did this big deal about, and then because he was older, his cousin was older, and so he did this thing in the snow where he kind of walked backwards in the snow towards the reindeer, like with my dad's boots, so it looked like Santa Claus's boots.
Aw, that's awesome.
And it was just a whole bunch of things. Everybody was like all in on it, but then my dad at one point, I was trying to get Joe to go to bed, and he just was too excited, and worked up. And then my dad was outside, and he was making like these sounds that sounded like they were coming from the roof. I said, Joe, we gotta go to bed. Yeah, Santa's. Oh my God, he's gonna be here. I gotta be in bed. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was so much
let's
fun.
do this.
It was really fun, and it was funny. He's like, "Mom, you gotta come with me." No, we both gotta be in bed. Like it's like he knows we're sleeping, and it was just so cute. And he's like pushing my head on the pillow, like, "Go to sleep, close your eyes. Go to sleep, Mom. Close your eyes." And then he literally was out within minutes. It was really funny. It was so cute. And then in the morning, his cousin's like, "I think the deer ate the food." But what happened was when he was walking backwards with the boot, like trying to take out the food, he kind of spilled some of it. He goes, "These reindeer were pretty sloppy." It's like, it's all over the place. Gosh, like they should have cleaned that up.
They were in a hurry, kid.
Yeah, he said, that's what he said. It was so cute. He goes, "Yeah, and I heard his boots, Grandpa. I heard his boots. And there's his tracks." It was the best
Proof.
Christmas. It was so fun. Like everybody was so in on it because he was literally like the youngest one at the time. Everybody else, was just like. But it was
Hey,
really a
Michael
fun
Murray, how
Christmas.
are you?
It's
What's
one of
up,
my
dude?
favorite Christmases. It's when my sister-in-law was still alive too. Yeah, it was good times.
Aw, thanks for the haps hug.
Yeah.
You're so sweet.
I love Michael. You're awesome. He's like all over, just supportive on social media everywhere.
He's Blab fam too, by the way.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Is he really?
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So he's been around a few times. I gotcha.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like on the Instagram and Twitter and just supporting everybody and sharing everything and
Yeah, he's pretty
coming
awesome.
into everybody's
He used to.
broadcasts. And
He used to come up with us back in the day.
Yep.
nice. Oh, I like his Instagram feed. I really do. It's like inspirational. Well, dude, you should cam up.
He's seen things.
He's and Michael, you were in my drawing for my thingy. So if I get your email, I looked on Instagram. I did not see your email, but if you send me an email, I can send you some stuff that I'm sending to everybody who participated in my drawing.
Free
Just
stuff's
FYI.
cool.
Free stuff. Let's go.
Free stuff hype train. Whoop whoop.
Exactly. Hi, Craig.
Hype train. Dum.
Oh, and I don't know, Joseph, if you heard Carrie's idea she had for making kind of like a fun night or a fun time, like a 5-hour stretch on Haps, where we'd pair up an artist with a musician to do
Oh.
so from broadcast, and then Jeremy. I said, well, Joseph, he's an artist and a musician, and Jeremy goes, well, Joseph can play with himself.
Oh my God.
Oh, well, he came
Leave
up
it to
with
Jeremy.
Oh, he's just, yeah. But then I thought to myself, because I was thinking, like, synthwave is one of my favorite things to create to. And I just thought, oh, like if you wanted to do the music part, I could do the art part. But I couldn't
was-
switch it the other way around.
I
'cause
was
my bass-
talking to Carrie.
yeah.
I'm going to be on Hapstars on the 19th,
Yay! Yes.
Yay.
and
Yay!
told her that I'm going to probably not only draw something while
Ooh.
we're talking, possibly, but I am going to perform something as well.
That's awesome. See,
So,
that's the thing.
I've not
There you
performed
go.
a live song on here
Really?
before. I've done it in composition form, but I'm not really.
Oh, that's true. That's true. You haven't. Ooh. I can't wait. That's exciting. Well, congrats on
That'll
that.
be cool.
Yay.
And I got asked to do a Haps takeover round 2 of the musicians roundtable.
Wonderful.
So not only will I have the art part, then I get to do the musicians part too. But I told Peter and Pablo, I was like, they wanted me to do it last week, and Carrie had to step in and do it because I have way too many moving parts in my life this week. And it's like, guys, I just can't do it.
Yeah.
And so they want me to come back like probably late July and do a Haps takeover with
Awesome.
musicians as well, because there's more musicians I think than there are artists, according to what they were telling me, or something along those lines.
There's a lot
There's a
of
lot.
musicians. There's a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. And they've been doing,
So-
and most of them have been doing it for a long time, like live streaming. So yeah, they're established. It must be hard to like break into a following if you do music, if nobody knows who you are.
You gotta have a tribe.
Yeah.
You gotta have a tribe.
Yeah. That's one of the things that I like about what Carrie does. Like, she's literally like, some of these folks didn't have their tribe, and then after they kind of collaborate
Michelle,
with people,
look.
it's just really nice. Yeah.
Look what I got, Michelle.
Oh, visual.
You got new
Show live.
toys.
What did you do? Ooh. Oh, you were showing this when I was not watching.
Two sets. Gray palette.
Did you gray palette? That was what
And
you were. I
then
heard you say that.
manga palette.
I didn't see them though. I just heard you because I
Yeah.
was just listening.
So,
I love the gray palette.
I'm gonna
one.
try the manga palette out
No,
tonight.
that's for like Like that's the kind of paper that you can like. They have graffiti paper too, where it's heavy duty, marker doesn't bleed, that kind of thing.
Oh, those alcohol markers will bleed.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have to have
oh,
a
okay.
piece of
Make sure
paper
you have
underneath.
water of some kind underneath it.
Yeah, I got. See
Gotcha.
this guy right
Oh,
here? I
I
keep this
see.
guy under here.
Yeah.
Okay, they got
Nice thick
some
paper
that bleed and
and
some that don't. Yeah,
low tooth so it doesn't tear it up. It's pretty good too.
nice.
Yeah. Actually, I want
Ooh.
to double this up.
I love art candy. Every time Lindsay opens up her ooh-hoo-hoo, ooh-hoo-hoo, we literally need like a sound, like a button that goes ooh-hoo-hoo.
All right.
Because they're so pretty. Art candy. Art candy's the
Oh
best.
my God, these drops.
You gonna play a game, babe? What you gonna play? You're gonna do Old West Zombies.
Red Dead Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption, the zombie edition.
Oh boy.
Red Dead Dead.
Oh, real dead. Extra dead. That's red dead.
Extra dead. Extra red, extra dead. I don't understand the zombie dogs. That's kind of weird.
Oh my God, Lindsay.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's real.
Ooh.
Look at his.
Ooh.
Look.
That's pretty.
Yeah, baby. Hi, Tiffany. How's it going?
I think I'm
Happy
having an
Saturday.
orgasm. That's really nice. What? Look at those lines.
Beautiful.
And it's only
Beautiful.
2.5 inches wide. So it's extremely small.
What's the point on that? What millimeter or whatever? Does it have like a number? I love tiny.
I don't
tiny
know.
Pens. I love tiny pens where you can do all that kind of stuff. But that is so nice.
That's Green Arrow. I'm doing that Green Arrow for Archer.
Yeah, that line. Oh man, that's really nice.
Yeah. Let's see what the bleed looks like. Not too bad.
That's not bad. Very cool.
Oh, the way you can do these feathers.
If I get a set of markers, I don't know. I just don't know. I just need a place to put all that stuff. I can't buy any more stuff. I got enough. No, I really do. I really have been putting off my addiction to alcohol-based markers because I just know it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a little taste.
They're
had
good,
a
man.
little taste. You know how like a drug dealer gives you a little taste. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. I always forget to take the jack out of the thingy.
That's what she said.
I love the jack getting taken out of the thingy.
I was listening. I was binge watching some stuff. He went to bed last night, and so I had headphones, and there's that little jack that you put in there, and it's supposed to come up off of the long cord, and I forget to take it off. So Bob was like pointing out by going, "Look, it's still on the thingy." I know you did that. It's kind of like, like forgetting to replace the toilet paper roll thing.
Oh boy.
It's one of those things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shame.
Shame.
Tusk.
Hey, you were going to be my Vanna White last night, and you fell asleep on me, so I get to make fun of you tonight.
Oh, snap.
He was going to actually
Shots
broadcast with
fired.
me. He said he would just be the hand that would take like the name out of the bag as long as he didn't have to be on camera. So I said he was going to be my Vanna White.
All right, hold on a second.
Instead, he
lost
napped.
the cap here.
Well, I needed you because it was like I was trying to like do that funky game show old time music. I was not doing the best. Like, ta-da! I didn't really coordinate that very well, but it was fun nonetheless. Fun was had. It was just a party of one.
Fun was had. Funds were experienced.
Well, Bob and I used to do broadcasts together, so yeah, I miss that. I miss that.
I missed that too, and I didn't even see it the first time.
It's a lot of fun. Well, like there was one like he would do his broadcasts, and then I would do mine after his, and we'd beat each other's broadcasts and be each other's co-hosts. It was fun. But he puts together album art, and he'll create an album cover, and there'd be like clues in it, and it would be part of like a quiz that he put together.
Hmm.
It was fun.
And why isn't he doing that here?
Yeah, I don't know. But then he would do like where he would Photoshop some of the elements out of the album, but you would have like just enough of the elements in the album to kind of guess the album, you know, with like without the obvious clues. That was fun. I really liked that one. I want to do that again. Can't? Why don't you play with me?
Fun.
Play with me online. Oh, it was fun. Well, there was a reason why it all kind of came to a screeching halt there in Periscope and everything. We just went through a bad patch with some folks that weren't very nice. And
Lindsay,
you know,
when you're doing these, do you start with the bright colors first and then the dark, or the dark colors first, then the bright?
I
Ooh,
go light
question.
and build.
Okay.
Tiffany says, "I just sniff my paints if I run out of alcohol."
Yeah.
she's she's huffing on those markers. That's funny. Can't run out of alcohol then. That's a good question. Dark to light or light to dark? That is always a good question in any media.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I actually do it probably more backwards than anybody. I do the light base coat, and then I come in with a darker, and then with my medium I blend the two from dark to medium, and then I go back in with my light and blend the medium back to light.
Mm.
That sounds
Yeah,
fancy.
typically you go light to dark.
That's what I thought.
I'm yawning again. Oh.
Sorry, what?
I'm just yawning.
Words,
Yawn, speak.
stuff, and things.
Did you just run your horse right into the mountain?
Wow. This is
I
getting
love it.
exciting.
Oh, a zombie's after him.
I don't know.
It's one of those big zombies. They have different kinds of zombies on this one. Like there's a big guy. It's hard to take down.
What's up there, big guy?
Yeah,
Hey, big guy.
There's ones that can talk.
He's talking.
Talkie, zombie.
And it's okay if a little bit of the ink gets into the marker as well. You can just draw it out, you said?
For the water ones, yes. I don't think it's gonna hurt the alcohol ones too bad either. You just kind of keep drawing, and it'll come out.
Copy that. First time I've used these for blending.
I was just gonna ask you how they're blending.
Yeah. Not too bad, actually.
Nice. It looks
Probably
great.
one of the better blends.
Mm. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I tried Copics. I think that's what they're called. Copics. At it was one of the first Periscope um, meetup things that I went
Yeah.
to. The one in San Francisco, and it was really like, oh man. I mean, I just love the painterly effects you can get with them. It
Mm-hmm.
really felt like I was painting. I have this need to like, have drawings that are like paintings and painting that's like drawing, like the combination of those two things that I like about them both. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it just felt like the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh no, if I get into this, this is gonna be expensive. I'm gonna like need a whole new room for this.
Yeah.
No,
Just
it's
find
not
you
that
some
much.
cheaper alternatives until you get really
Yeah,
good at it, and you can slowly build up your
truly.
nicer pieces as you can.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I went with these instead of diving in full force into the
Wow.
Copics.
Blending on this is crazy, Lindsay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now
It
let's do
looks
it.
great from here, just watching you do it.
I'm doing darker now.
Can I watch?
Yes. Oh, the
Hmm.
flesh color is even good. Dang.
Lindsay's getting it done. I don't know, but I haven't noticed a whole lot of pixely.
It's better, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's not like completely gone, but it's definitely improved.
right. It was cute though that, like I said, that I should have screened. I could go back into
My
Jeremy's
eyebrows all
broadcast.
cray cray.
Your eyebrows were like
Jeez.
almost cartoon like way up on your forehead. And it was like you were listening to Jeremy say something like your eyebrows just went, huh.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Uh, oh, I like how you're doing his tail. It does look like a gradient, actually, a little bit.
Yeah.
Expression. How would you like some of this, bub?
So Jeremy told me that he's gonna send me his Rockopotamus so that the band
Yay!
can be together.
Aww,
I was like, that is so sweet. And he's gonna send it with the Anthony Kiedis card that he's given me because of the
that's
last
cool.
month's high donor, whatever it was that he calls it. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
yeah, yeah. The super fans.
Yeah, super fans. That's what.
I haven't finished coloring my Rockapotamus. I just like moved on to other things. I'm terrible at finishing things lately, but then I have been making a point of taking those old things I haven't done and finishing them, so I don't know. I just have too many of them for my taste.
Wow.
I'd like to wrap up those loose ends.
That Green Arrow, though. Can we just
Mm-hmm.
troll about that for a minute?
I know. I don't think that tent would be safe from zombies.
The tent?
Oh, I see. Oh, he just like this character just went into some encampment that looked like a bunch of tents.
Hmm.
But it's in an enclosed space, so he's safe from zombies.
All right, gray tones.
I didn't know there were zombies in the Wild West. That's just it. Apparently they pop up all over the place. Oh, so cozy. Mm,
So cozy.
mhm. This is very relaxing. You guys are my ASMR.
Shmer. Ashmer.
Ashmer.
Or the Ashmer.
Ashmer.
No, I don't like that color. I will not use that. You are denied. That one, however. 5.
Goonies. 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 See, the only thing I can think of is that 80s movie, not anything cartoony.
Yeah, that's why I didn't draw anything from that.
I
Because
like
that's like the first thing everybody thinks about. It's like, oh, let's draw the Goonies. And I'm like,
Goonies. Goonies Never Say Die. That's a band. Ooh. There's the Goonies Skull and Crossbones.
Yeah.
Never Say Die, yeah. There's a band named after that. So you could do that. That'd be easy.
it was in this moment Joe immediately became a fan of Tombo's.
Here, I'll show you the bag I was carrying my art in.
Tombos.
I wonder if I can just put a little light gray on top of these.
Can you see this? Not really.
I don't, barely.
Let's see if it's better.
Ooh.
Okay.
Peace, love, tomorrow.
Tombos.
Tombo.
Oh, Tombo. Tomorrow. Yeah. I need, yeah.
Yeah, so this came as
Better eyes.
a blank bag, and you got to color in the pieces
Oh.
with the alcohol markers
Get
that
out.
came with it. Yeah.
Oh, so you colored that in. How
Yeah.
cool is that?
So it was a lot of
Peace,
fun.
love, and emotion.
So they're the dragonfly is like their little mascot.
That's
Are they
cool.
washproof? I don't think so. I guess they probably could be,
If with
but I ain't washing them.
anything, well, with anything alcohol based, whether it's
It's like a
markers
Sharpie. I mean, it'd
or
be the same
yeah,
waterfall proof as a Sharpie, which I mean, Sharpies will fade over time, but they're considered permanent, I guess.
yeah. What there's a fabric medium you can use for anything. You can even use it for watercolors, and it's shoot, I forget what it's called, but it basically color fixes anything to your fabric that
I
you
also
paint
have
with.
this fun bag
Yeah.
too that I got. It's
So
really cool.
if you were to paint that medium on first, or yeah, I think
It's got all the Tombow
work.
products on it. So there's the brush pens and the
Work.
photosuitcase, the drawing pens.
Ooh, that's fun.
That's what
Actually, I
they
think
send you these fun sort of things. You can't just buy these in the store. They come in like the little VIP boxes. And those are my duplicates of the water ones.
I've done a lot of experiments with markers on fabric and different things on fabric, and most of them, maybe there might be a little bit of bleeding, but most of them color set pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I always use vinegar, like a vinegar water sort of rinse. Like I'll put it in that before
Okay.
I wash it. That's just a tried and true color safe. I mean, my grandma used to, make colors out of different plants and things,
Mm-hmm.
and that was one of the things she used to use to color set. The other one was, believe it or not, a rusty water, like rust, something that you'd put at the bottom of the water that would rust,
Okay.
and it color sets like everything. Of course, it's more better for darker colors, not like light. But there is a I want to say golden acrylic product. I just can't remember what it's called, but it's clear, and I think you can brush it over anything, and then you can wash it. I mean, it's good for tennis shoes and other things like that, so that they're waterproof. So I think it would be good for like a tote bag and stuff. That would work.
Wow. I'm so impressed.
It's looking good.
Well, I'm done with it. I just got to add some white highlights on it.
Wow, look at the
Ooh,
depth in that.
I like that blue for your background too. Ooh, look at that shine. So nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll
Yes,
show you.
sir.
I'll show you the full thing here in a little bit once I get the. I use whiteout.
Right.
All right.
I know there's a lot of people that like that for their highlights.
I'm weird. I do.
I've really stuck to this one gel pen. I don't know, it just works for me. But then again, I don't put it on marker. I put it on paint, like watercolors.
This is actually a comic book cheat code when you're doing comic art and you're highlighting over into ink to add white highlights.
Mm-hmm.
So it will kind of give a little bit of depth.
Ooh. Yeah.
I think that's all I'm going to do. Maybe a little bit right here. That's done.
Nice.
Well done, sir.
Very nice.
Here, I'll show you the full. There you go.
Ooh. Very cool.
That's amazing. I love how the shading on the cheeks really is cool.
Yeah, it turned out.
That's nice.
I'm so glad I got the manga color set.
Mm-hmm. You'll use that a lot for a lot of your comics.
I was just thinking you're gonna get
Colors.
some mileage on those markers. They're very nice. Oh, I'm sleepy.
Yes,
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Was that English?
I was speaking llama.
That's all I heard.
I was speaking llama. No.
I don't know what kind of llama that was. It was an intoxicated llama. That's
It
Drunk llama.
was.
We got a
Mai
drunk
Tai.
llama.
He'd had too many Mai Tais. I swear it was like the whole thing felt like
the friggin' fair sound. So friggin'.
that whole drink had like just maybe a teaspoon of fruit juice and the rest was all like straight up hard liquor. I think it's the brandy. Brandy does that to me. Brandy makes me really sleepy. Sorry.
I'm gonna save Dave 30 for tomorrow night.
All right.
Ooh.
Thanks, Luke.
What day is it today? 26th?
It's the 27th. If you're on the East Coast.
Oh, I see. It's 27.
Half Stars has an official account now. Look at this.
Yep.
Oh.
Wow.
Yes, they do.
Carrie's going around doing business.
I think we started that like in April, end of April.
You're part of Hapstars?
I used to be season
Yeah,
1.
she used to be like the permanent in-house artist.
I was season 1, but it was getting too much for me, to be honest. And I just felt like somebody else could take on that thing. Somebody else could be, you know. Because I just know that I will be working full time here anyway. I'm hoping soon someone will hire me. But it's a big commitment, you know. It's a lot of hours throughout the week. And I just had to be honest and just say I just can't take on that many hours a week doing this. So it's kind of and again, it was I think I did like 12 weeks. We did that like for 12 weeks for the first season. And since she was switching over and she wanted to do more stuff, and I'm like, maybe this is the time for me to let someone else step up. I mean, I can come back and do like a show here and there, I'm thinking later, but yeah, it was getting too much for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's a there's a Twitter account and a Instagram. But the idea was to kind of make it a thing. I'm hoping HAPS they had these things called teams, and I'm hoping that they kind of work that out where the idea is I think if anybody broadcasts from that, they at that time they can get like whatever monetization comes in, which is only fair.
Mm-hmm.
Or they start doing this for everybody. Like when people come into my Saturday broadcasts, you know, it's not like I get like a ton of donations. It's not that big of a deal. But like for Hapstars, they get a lot of donations
Mm-hmm.
and awards, and Carrie has to figure out and do the math, and then separate it. And you know, and some people have Cash App, some people have Venmo, some people have PayPal. I mean, it's like it's kind of a lot, you know,
So
to
whoever's
get.
on gets paid?
Um, she splits it up between the person who comes on and Troy, the producer, and then the co-host. Yeah,
Interesting.
everybody gets a chunk. She's really very generous. She was very generous to me. I mean, you guys have no idea, like just how much she's been supportive of, and she's very supportive of a lot of people. Like she's a active sponsor of a lot of folks as well. So
Nice.
she's very giving. Um, but yeah, it was kind of weird. Like we all knew that she was doing that, but like there was like some people like, oh, you know, did she like make all that money? I'm like, you know, that's the impression people get. Like people start seeing something like that, and they see all those donations, and they think, oh, that one person whose channel that is, they're getting all that money. And it's like, not everybody thinks like that, you know.
Right.
like like she's always been like that since before, you know, there was Haps. So I just love that. I wish there was
Hey,
a
Captain
button or a
Rehab, how are
function to
ya?
make it easier, you know.
What's
Captain
what's going
Rehab.
on, Cap?
Captain Rehab. That's a fun name. Hi, Auntie Patches.
I know.
And
Hi,
your
Auntie
auntie?
Podges.
I know. It's crazy.
Your auntie. That's cute. Another blab.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Another
This is
blab fab.
all haps.
Fabulous blabs.
Hapsiness.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'm posting day 28 on my Insta right now.
Yeah. Like for right now, like I mean, I just have this one broadcast a week that people come in, right? Well, every
Mm-hmm.
single one of the people that come in my broadcast, I try really hard to give them something, you know.
You do
I
great.
just do that. And if I can in the future, I want to sponsor more people. But it just I love the idea of the culture of this, that like they give you stuff to give. Like giving is a big part of
Mhm.
this idea of giving. I just wish I could do more things to earn coins. I thought we could open emails and get coins once a
Used
week.
to, but they
We,
stopped doing that.
it's like, why? Like, I check my email.
I read all about your newsletters. I'm up on the happenings.
I want more rewards. I think it's an endorphin rush. Like, ooh, I got 50 coins. Woohoo!
G 7. Give me the color that I want.
Coins for boobies like Mardi Gras.
Oh god. That could get out of hand really fast.
Yeah, that's kind of a thing online, so I don't think Caps needs to invent that.
I think they call that OnlyFans.
Yay. Ching ching, ching ching ching. Coins for
There it
boobies.
is. I found it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to see that at my age. I'm sorry.
Trust me, you don't want none of this.
Yeah, no.
There ain't enough money in the world.
I don't think the numbers would be worth it.
You probably pay me to keep them on.
Exactly.
Honestly.
There was this
put
one
that shirt back on. Girl.
There was this one time on Periscope where something had happened, and we were inundated with a lot of folks from, I don't know, a compromised situation. Like we had an influx of all these new users from somewhere. I can't remember what they were, but it was like
you've been surfing.
They all thought that it was a porn site. They thought the Periscope was all porn.
Yeah, basically.
It used to be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was just getting really uncomfortable because you had to block a lot of these, sexual comments. I mean, you're sitting there drawing, all you're doing is showing your hand, and like there would be just like a plethora of like, hey baby, and can your hand grip that a little harder, and just dumb stuff, It's like, ew. Yeah. So
gross.
so one time I did this thing where I put I took my arm and like squeezed my elbow and then made it like up close to the camera, and all of a sudden the numbers boobs. Yeah, I did like the
People do that.
the elbow boobs, and all of a sudden my numbers just started climbing, just to prove my point, like how ridiculous it was.
Hi, Captain Rehab.
I'm scared now. Yeah, that's it. I think it was like there was an influx of users from Turkey. What? My elbow is pretty hot, Bob says. You like my elbows, huh?
Got a sexy elbow.
I do. I put lotion on my elbows.
I just love how the radius and ulna connect at that one amazing juncture on your arm.
There's a
the
vast
epitome.
difference between them.
I call it the weenus.
Did you say there's a vast difference
Yeah.
between them?
It is a vast difference. You know what? It is the weenus. Technically, that is what it's called. I was showing my weenus. And I put lotion on it, and it's all moisturized.
Lotion on the elbow.
Put the lotion on, make your skin grow in.
Elbow boobs. Lotion elbow scope. Yes. I'm surprised I didn't get banned.
That.
I'm telling you, my numbers just started climbing.
That's not the only thing that started climbing.
Ooh, kill them all, Bob. Kill them all. You're doing awesome. He's so good at these games.
Good job, babe.
He's so good at these
Kill the
killing
zombies.
games. He's so good at all these kill him and shoot him games, it's scary. Then he told me the other day something about it takes 138 baggies to, like, that's how many it takes for a human body.
That's disturbing.
How do you know
Really
this?
disturbing.
He goes,
Can you
I
sleep
just
with
know.
This person?
Yeah, no, 138. And you know what I did? I actually, talk about disturbing, I'm nerdy enough to calculate that.
Oh boy.
And he had actually baggies left over. I mean, we're talking like without the bones.
Oh my God.
It would be enough for a 270-pound human.
Wow.
There's some quart bags. Of course, I don't know. There was a difference between volume and mass, I know, but still.
Mm.
Yeah. How do you know this?
I do. I want to know what love is. And I want you to show me how you baby.
I want to feel what love is. I want you to know me.
Do the llama thing.
No.
Okay, that's just.
That's
Oh.
just weird.
That's like.
Ba with the ba.
That's
Bang
some
to bang.
demonic saliva action.
Well,
Here all night, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
Lonely. I'm so lonely.
Bobby Vinton. These are the kinds of things that I'm gonna go to sleep and I'm gonna like wonder what kind of dreams did I have last night. They were so
Really good
strange.
ones.
Yeah, I know, right?
Really good ones.
Best ones are the ones that haunt you in the morning.
These are the dreams of the makers.
Wake up
Come
to
with
weird-
me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
Oh,
La-di-da.
Willie's heading off to bed. Willie, I didn't
Good
even know
night,
you were still here.
Willie. Have the
Cute
creepiest
cowboys.
of dreams.
I'm heading off to bed.
Good night, Willie.
May the goblins take your soul to the nether realms with coins upon your lids.
Oh dear.
Is it a good thing?
Depends.
They're not gonna steal my coins, are they?
Don't take my coins.
That sounded like you felt.
I did.
Free coins! They're Haps coins.
Haps coins, yeah.
We call these death coins, not bitcoins.
Of
Dude.
doom.
Kind of doom, yeah. Mommy, he touched my naughty spot.
Uh-oh.
Show me on the doll
Show me on.
where he touched you.
Yay.
I get the hiccups while I'm laughing. That's
You like
not
to play
good.
dollies with me?
What in the ass?
I got the hiccups. Oh my gosh. Somebody pour me another. Oh, the zombies are coming.
The zombies are coming! The zombies are coming! Run!
Jeez, they're fast.
Hey, today at Harry Potter Land, you're gonna have a bit of butterbeer.
What about Harry Potter Land?
Oh, that's me on the old Instagrams there.
Ah,
I was gonna say,
Welcome to
sounds like
Harry
you.
Potter
Hey,
Land.
today at Harry Potter Land, we're gonna have a bit of butterbeer.
The butterbeer.
bit up here.
It's
Bit-
quite
bit
delicious.
of bu-
Do you like the butterbeer? Oh yes, give me the milk.
It's on my story feed if you're curious.
I can't wait to see how Alex likes her butterbeer.
She's got her. You know how in the movie they have the butterbeer mustache
Mm-hmm.
where the foam hits their mouth.
Yes.
Well, at Universal they recreate that perfectly with the butterbeer, and you can't take a sip of it without getting it on your upper lip, which is
That's
great.
funny.
And oh my god, it's so delicious. By the way,
That's a swell time for everyone. It's so good.
Nice.
Let me find the right red.
alrighty, let me think about what I want to draw tomorrow night. Magic.
Ooh. That's the prompt.
That's the last one.
Ooh.
That's
Choose wisely.
it. Choose wisely.
Yeah. Yeah, if I had to do Goonies, if I had to do Goonies, I'd do the skull thing.
Yeah, I didn't do Goonies. I actually drew my pet monster as a Goonie down here in the bottom right.
That's not really a tune. That's really a logo.
Yeah, I didn't do. I was like, I'm purposely not doing Goonies.
I almost want to treat that day as like a wild card and just draw whatever the hell.
I
want.
would. Why don't you? Why don't
You
you
can
just
do
draw
that.
something free?
I
Yeah,
probably will.
don't stick with the plan. I mean, that's what I didn't do it. I drew
Don't
a
do what
freaking.
the man tells you.
I freaking did a plush toy from the '80s, but still was a cartoon.
Plushies, yeah.
Archer. I'm really happy with the way Green Arrow turned out.
You could do like a
Magic.
word that rhymes with Goonies,
I mean,
like loonies. Loonies
What's
and
up,
Toonies.
lurkers?
Hey, lurkers.
I haven't said hi to my lurkers tonight, so I felt like I needed to do that. Word to the lurkers.
You gonna wait on this thing.
Foams, what's up?
Foamy.
Hey.
Did you want to come up and say
no.
hi? I'll drop you an invite if you want. No pressure. Otherwise, just continue to lurk.
No obligatory.
Yeah, I had to break the news to Joseph that you're a puppet. It's like telling him that Santa isn't real.
I wouldn't say that.
But Santa's real?
Santa?
Mommy.
Santa? Hey, Santa
Mommy,
just followed me, so I think he's
this
real.
lady on the internet's spreading lies. I'm lurking as I work on stuff and hashtag park.
Very
He's
cool,
just
very
setting
cool.
it right there, isn't he?
Thank you for choosing our room to lurk in.
Mm-hmm.
Always
You
a
are the
pleasure to
weakest
have you.
link.
I think we need a nice lurk lounge, you know,
The
where there's
lurking
snacks and things.
I used to have one. It's called. We used to have just a hangout room on previous platforms. So it was called the Brain Gravy and Thrust.
Yeah, I like the name of that.
It would make people raise their
Been
eyebrows.
very
And,
busy, but miss y'all. We miss you too.
dude,
Yeah.
you have
Being
been.
busy is a good thing. What? Being busy is a good thing. It means you're being productive in life.
Life is hard.
It can be. Being an adult is hard. Be a kid.
Sucks.
Right?
I'm gonna go ahead and post my green arrow.
Oh, excuse me.
I think Rocket's about done. I'm not doing backgrounds on these because I don't have the time to do that.
Are you gonna? What's our next one, Lindsay? What are we doing in July?
Ooh, I don't know what we're gonna do in July yet.
I should get Jeremy like asking like what else is next?
Jeremy was trying to figure out what he was gonna do next, and I think he's gonna do South Park characters.
Yeah, but there has to be a 30-day challenge in July. I mean, there's these challenges all over the web, you know.
Right. Like I said, the only one I
Search
knew
the
about.
hashtag on
Yeah.
Instagram,
I will here in a minute.
Ooh,
art
Let me,
challenges, and see
good
what
point.
comes up.
Good point. Because like that, I seriously, the only one I've heard of is the word.
Yeah, the watercolor one, which I'm not
Which is
as fun as that
Be
sounds.
into it. No, you got to be into it. I would think.
I don't think I could commit to that. I think I would probably do like one day and be like, well, that was fun. Moving on.
Yeah.
Because I have this really cool little travel watercolor
Oh yeah. you
kit.
said
I'll
that.
have to show it to you here in just a second because that's like
Yeah.
really fun, but I have yet to get it moist.
You
Yet to
said
look it up.
moist. You said the
It's
M word.
moist. Eraser. Okay. Here we have it. A rocket raccoon.
Woohoo! Oh my gosh, look at that. I was so busy looking at the green
zoom
arrow,
in.
being impressed with
Boom.
that I just
There he
took my
is.
I took
Rocket
my eyes off of that. But look
raccoon.
at
For
him.
tail. Day 25 done.
That deep red is amazing. I love the deepness of that red. Deep space red.
This song I'm not feeling. There we go. Nice. Thank you, thank you.
Very nice.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm very happy with that. Groot will now have a friend.
Yay.
It's a PS5 looking gun. It might be. I don't know. I just kind of winged it. There's a picture of a gun that he's holding, but it doesn't. It's very detailed, and I didn't feel like it, so I just kind of drew some lines and made it half-assed look like a gun.
It doesn't look half-assed. It looks pretty good.
It's the
I know what you
secrets
mean.
that you don't tell anyone that I just said.
I think I did some kind of thing where I did a drawing with a gun, and I'm like, man, this gun has got too much detail. Like, who knew drawing guns were hard? Drawing guns are hard. So many little lines and things.
Beautiful.
Nice.
I am happy with that. Why can't I hear? This music is driving me bonkers.
Sorry.
There we go. Okay. Whoa. So, Goonies I'll figure out tomorrow. What time is it? It's 1:01.
That is so cool.
Done.
I love how that turned out.
Dumbo will be easy. Let's finish Dumbo up.
Yay.
He doesn't have much.
Aw, yeah. He's so sad.
Don't be sad, Dumbo.
I'll get my picture reference pulled up here so I get.
Is it the
color
mama
chart.
trunk coming down?
Yes.
All right, green arrows on the instas.
Yay.
Yay.
We need a yay button too, where you just like put. Sound effects. I like sound effects. I just do.
Yay, Krabby Patty.
What was that?
That's actually my voice.
Okay.
That's actually my voice without a digitalizer. You can't get that low.
I can't. No.
How low can you go?
It hurts.
I know.
It
A lot of
hurts.
cigars in my
Yeah,
life.
I need to smoke a pack of cigarettes.
Wow.
Oh.
That's sad. Really sad. Puny mortals. Your soul isn't mine.
Who disturbs my slumber?
I think you're crossing boundaries by like saying you're gonna take my soul.
That's
Like-
Mortal Kombat.
I know.
Souls.
I'm just Shao Kahn there.
Gotcha. But yeah.
I don't want your soul. It smells like alcohol.
Actually, it probably smells a little bit like a curry burp. I had curry tonight.
Wow.
Yeah. I want to eat some more. Actually, I didn't. I could barely like touch any of it. It had like a Mei Fun noodle. It was like a Singapore curry. It was so yummy. Mei Fun. There's Ho Fun, and then there's Mei Fun. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep. Uh-oh.
Oh, what?
He just came out of nowhere. Got knocked over by a...
Zombie time?
It's one of those big fat zombies.
That's what she said.
It's so weird. He's so big, but his head is little.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny head, tiny arms, and a big body.
I like big butts.
Like big zombies.
And I cannot lie.
Lie. I like how he's got the horse that has flames. Like from the... like one of the 4 horses of the apocalypse. That's pretty cool. Do, 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 do. July art challenges. Art school. Well, Doodle Wash is the big one. Just take a look.
There's also those doodle a day prompt lists that they come out with. a
Yeah,
lot,
I was
too.
thinking about that
Instead
too.
of
There's
just
Sketch
like an
Daily.
art challenge, doodle a days are also good because this is basically what we're doing, except we're putting more effort into it.
Sketch Daily is one that's pretty popular. It's gonna put Doodle a Day. Tinker Sketch by Tinker Labs. Yeah, that one keeps coming up. Something called Tinker Lab or Tinker Sketch.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, here's one that's got a list.
I had to do the sounds for my thing there.
Yes.
You know how to, I didn't want to like
Let me use Zach.
make you guys pull your hair out there.
What is Kai July? Kai July.
Kai.
Like Cobra Kai?
I don't know. Then it says July Canterfy. What the heck? I'm just seeing this one. It's got a list of different monthly art challenges. There's Creatuanuary, and then there's Artuary. Isn't that fun? Fairy for February. It's
Artuary?
Fairyary. Yeah, Artuary. Yeah.
That's ours, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's on this list.
Where-
That's how I found you guys. I think.
Where's the list at?
It's just some monthly art challenge. I'm not really sure what the site of this. The site is.
How did you search for it?
I just typed in July art challenges, and then I just went to images, and I see this one here. Fairy Airy February, like birds, and then fairies. Then March, of course, I've heard of March of the Robots.
See October.
Some people
Yeah, I've
call
heard
it
March of the Robots before.
There's Monster March, Magical March, April Showers. Not really sure what that's about. But I've heard of Mermay. This one says, and then it says Munchie May. I don't know what Munchie May is, but I've always seen, I've seen like flowers, like where people do flowers for either April or May, like all month long. But
yeah, I'm not seeing that
June,
anywhere.
Junicorn,
October.
Junicorn, Kai June, June Bug. Ooh, who wants to do bugs all month? Eek. June Faye. June Faye, I don't know what that means. And it says Kai July, Julie Canterfy. I don't know what Smogust is either.
Smogust?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I have no idea what
I'm
that
not
is.
seeing the Artuary one you saw.
Yeah, Sketchatember. Well, that doesn't sound like much of anything, but.
Hello.
Hello. September would be when I'm sketching out for Inktober, but there's Inktober, Drawloween, Drawtober, Goretober, Cattober, Witchtober. I've heard of November being Wetvember, Hughvember, Slowvember. I don't know what that means. So what is Slowvember? Drawcember, December, Dinovember.
Dino DNA. I just heard that today. So. Mr. DNA was giving us the lowdown on the Velociraptor coaster.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Tinker, this what Tinker one, whatever it's called, Tinker, what is it called? Tinker Labs, or Tinker Sketch, keeps coming up for July.
Okay.
Don't know who that is.
Diddle Dash? Oh, that's June.
Diddle?
Doodle.
Oh god. That's
Wrong
much
kind of
better.
iddle.
I was like, Diddle Dash?
Doodle your
I mean, we can
What?
diddle if you want. I mean, that's,
You can diddle if you want to.
definitely won't be on Haps. I can guarantee you that.
Can
Let's
diddle
push
if
the
you
edge
want
of the
to.
guidelines there.
I'm gonna go diddle for a little while, guys.
I need the safety dance after that.
I'm gonna go diddle with myself for a while here, and
Hey, diddle diddle, the cat's in the fiddle.
we'll talk about the first thing that pops up.
Cat jumped over the moon.
Tinker Sketch by Tinker Labs.
Yes, that's what I'm looking at right now. Hey, Sketchbook Challenge fans. Who's up for a July Sketchbook Challenge? I have a brand spanking
Hey
new
there,
spread
peoples.
of props to make this extra
You guys want to
fun.
draw a little bit?
That's challenging.
July art challenges. What's this one here?
Mm.
So that's
Spice.
Tinker Labs as well.
Spice, torn, uneven, window growth, vintage, endless, yummy, crushed skies, asymmetrical, roll, fresh,
She's reading the
magnified,
prompt list and it sounds like you need
childhood,
a snack bar and maybe some therapy.
walk, east, warm, wheel, pattern, diamond, fuzzy, mistake,
A
puzzle,
fuzzy mistake? I've
news,
experienced that.
clock.
I'm in a fuzzy noodle
Spare.
neutral.
I like a fuzzy navel myself. Close up, bubble, texture, and drink. Very peachy. Peach schnapps. Peach schnapps.
Snack therapy is the best therapy.
I don't know nothing about no snack therapy.
Mm-mm.
We should just create our own Hapsuli.
You know what? There are such a thing. There are such things as prompt generators, where you just randomly
Yeah, but what's the
take
fun in
something.
that?
But yeah.
Why is Dumbo crying? Because he misses his mama. Have you ever seen the movie?
Dude, that's one of the classics.
This is like one of the saddest scenes ever.
You need to get yourself some Disney Plus, sir.
He reunites with his mom after being separated after he was born.
That's what Lindsay was saying. Isn't that what you were saying with Jeremy when you guys were talking about what to do for July? And it's like we should make up our own prompts.
Mm-hmm.
I like that idea.
Well, you've only got 3 days to do it.
What's up? Hello from Texas. Howdy, howdy. I was just in Texas earlier today.
I'm thinking about Artuary this year, Lindsay. I think we do the 80s.
Yes, please. Let's do
Just
that.
all 80s.
Ooh,
I mean, anything, whether
80s.
it's music, it's style,
Oh my God, I am
fashion.
totally
Mm-hmm.
yes. I mean,
So
I'd say I'd say a good 50% of the portraits of people I want to draw are from the 80s. No lie.
well, these will be daily drawing challenges. So
Ooh, make sure
Mhm.
Neon lands on that list somewhere.
grid.
Yep, Neon Grid.
Well, here, let me just open up the freaking
All
PSD
right,
document.
we'll storm the brains.
Let me open it up. Hold on, I got it on Dropbox here.
Let it be so.
So let it be written. So let it be done. Actually, see, wait a minute. Where's Artuary? It's on. Is that on Google Drive?
Moonwalk.
Listen. Hold on, man. That's
My
specific to
brain
only
doesn't.
one.
Hold on.
That's
It just.
specific. Well, hold on before you start brainstorming. Let me pull the
No,
damn
I
file up
can't.
here.
Hold on. I can't hold it any longer.
You just gonna have to. You ain't got no choice.
Mm-mm.
All right. So Artuary 2020, Artuary 2021. Let me modify said document.
Michelle, I don't know if you were in here earlier when I
Mhm.
showed these, but I was
Hmm.
telling Jeremy and Joe was in the chat
Mhm.
that I got stickers for my partners in crime.
What kind of stickers?
They're
Burp
June
stickers.
stickers.
Burp stickers. Oh, nice. Check those out. Where did you get those?
I ordered them. They have a merch site.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
So I was like, ooh, I could send the boys stickers since they've been like my
You
tried
guys,
and true art buddies the whole month.
well, yeah, you guys are like really kicking it out. I love it. That is awesome. That is the way to do it.
Neon
Neon definitely.
Yeah.
grid.
All I can think of is eyeliner.
Or hairspray.
Well, I mean, it was such a big deal to do the eyeliner. I remember
The big
that.
heavenly hair.
Heavenly hair. Yeah,
The
big hair.
layers and
Big
Arcade.
hair.
arcade's good.
Ooh. God, I remember donating too many coins to Dolphin Coin. I could never
D&D.
get that. Oh yes, yes.
Just do D&D.
Okay.
D&D has got to be in there. Yes.
Now I'm just adding these to the document,
Okay.
and we can sort them later. I'm thinking like Stranger Things and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to I played D&D back in the day.
I can just like think of like clothing items like leg warmers.
What about the word rad?
Yeah,
Was-
that really wasn't that popular until like the 90s.
What?
Was it the 90s or was it the 80s?
Oh, 80s. The
It was
movie.
the
Don't you
80s
remember
was
the
leg
movies?
warmers.
Don't
Yeah,
you remember?
well, it was popular in California, but like where I lived, it didn't like float over until
What,
like
rad?
yeah, the word rad. People just didn't use it like you know,
You know they made
it's
a movie
commonly.
about the word, right?
I'm sure they did. I'm just saying, I was an adult in the 80s, and I know for a fact, at least in my section of the country where I lived, was not using that word until almost the 90s. They were like latecomers, perhaps. It's like definitely a California thing.
Let's see.
But yeah, red is what people I think associate it with in the 80s. I imagine. Rad. How would you draw rad? That's interesting.
Well, it could be, you know,
There's that
doing
hand symbol.
this.
MTV,
That hand symbol.
Claymation. was a
Oh,
big
It could be the
MTV.
movie.
MTV.
It could be the
Yeah.
movie rad.
hmm
Yeah, MTV.
Gotta have MTV. That was such a big
But
deal. Yeah, I know where I was when it first aired. I was babysitting.
let's see. Interesting.
VHS.
Androgyny was a big thing. Everybody was androgynous. Madonna, Prince, everybody. Androgynous.
Tape. Let's see what I'm thinking. Neon, Grid, Arcade, D&D, MTV.
Ooh.
Tape could be cassette or
Tape,
VHS.
Walkman. Yeah, Walkmans were big. Walkmans and the Rubik's Cubes. No nukes was a big thing.
Mall. The shopping mall was like a thing.
Mall. I like that.
Yeah, malls.
It'd be kind of cool to do like a mall aesthetic.
And that's
You know.
also Stranger Things right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they pulled that in.
We can.
I don't know why, but I thought Radio Shack. Radio Shack was big in the 80s. Radio Shack. I remember my dad getting us some of those kits. Whoa, what is going on with my phone?
Whoa, what?
It's like a strobe light.
Is it overheating?
Probably.
What in the heck?
Don't melt your phone. You've
That was
been on here
strange.
for a long time, so that's why it was.
It's not
Probably.
overheating, actually. It just started like strobing.
That's wild.
I had to leave and come back out of the window, and it's fine now.
Well, that's fun.
That was weird. No, it's seriously not even that hot.
Free seizure with every broadcast.
Apparently.
Do what we can.
I
Keep our
mean,
patrons
it's
happy.
like, okay. I don't know. I break caps. Totally. Gag me with a spoon.
Did you have synthwave on there already?
I have Grid,
She's
but I
a
don't have
valley
synthwave.
girl. She's a valley girl.
Put it on there.
Square Pegs. That was a good show. Max Headroom.
Round holes.
Yeah. Square Pegs. Square Pegs. Square Pegs. Square Pegs. Square. Square Pegs. Miami Vice, totally 80s. Totally.
You could just write Miami as a
Totally.
as a word.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Miami.
No, I I don't want
Because
that.
I mean, that'll bring in like the palm tree vibe aesthetic.
Yeah, that'll just bring in the styling of the area.
Yeah. Oh, who is that artist that did the cover of one of? Oh, I was thinking. They did an album cover of Duran Duran. Um, he did all kinds of different posters in that style too. Those are really popular. I'm
The
trying to
Andy
think of.
Warhol?
No, it's not Andy Warhol. I mean,
He would be
it's
a good add to
another.
the list, though. I love his stuff.
Warhol. Yeah.
I love Warhol. Actually, there's a piece that I
We were
was
just
like,
talking about trying to
well,
get her out of the art museum, stuck in the Warhol exhibit.
I do want to. There's this one in particular. I think it's a Grace Kelly, and I was
Damn
like,
it!
I really want to do that aesthetic, but
No, we're
not
not.
screen print it. You know, like to do it like in a like a.
What about Chrome?
Mmm.
I think Chrome would be good.
Because you got that like Chrome aesthetic vibe to the fonts. Yeah.
What was the name of that artist that I'm thinking of?
What they did those Duran Duran covers?
He did the one at least. I don't, and he did other things
Talking
too.
about Patrick Nagel?
Yes, that's the guy.
Yeah.
That was a thing. People had that artwork everywhere.
What about sunsets? Sunset.
Minimalism was a big thing too, artistically.
It was.
It was huge.
Lindsay, what about manga?
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, I don't. That would be a cool thing.
Well, manga was big. That's when manga really transcended to the United States, is in the 80s with pop culture.
Yeah. We
I
could
mean,
pull that in
it's not something I've drawn, but it's something I'm willing to draw.
there. Mm-hmm.
You know.
For sure.
Ooh, 80s manga. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's a certain.
It's a very aesthetic vibe.
Yeah. Go Speed Racer.
Pretty much.
Is it Chibi? What's the name? There's a style. It's got a name. I forget what
It's
it is.
raining.
Ooh.
Ooh, what about hip hop?
Oh yeah, for real. Well, actually, if you're gonna go there, like just about everything.
Be like Run DMC. Well, I mean, hip hop. You can pick whatever you want
Or
and
you could
interpret it.
Well,
But
new
graffiti
wave,
cool.
hip hop, all of that stuff was like, even. I think punk was transforming into new wave and the new romantics, which later became kind of like the goth, and then of course synth wave, synth industrial was a big thing too. Oh, animal prints.
Oh Lord.
Animal
Oh,
prints were
geez.
such a thing. I
They
wish they
were.
weren't because it was so
I
like
got
gaudy.
one.
But they had those
Style.
bright colored everything. Like clothing was so bright colored.
What
you
about
know.
style?
Style would work with that, yeah.
Yeah.
Bless you, bless you.
Because I mean, I was thinking like shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's
You
such
could-
an aesthetic.
But I mean everything was bright, you know? Like,
multi-printed pants.
See, the fun thing
yeah.
about this is, you really
Block
can't look at a
color
cartoon.
sweaters.
You can't look at a cartoon and try to draw it. This is stuff that you're going to have to,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to have to manifest it out of the inner beings of your psyche.
Ooh, I don't know if we want to do too much of that with me. Scratch that surface.
Oh,
What's gonna come out?
Thanks for the sub, MJ.
But yeah, the 80s style. That's where
Yeah.
I let's get physical aerobics, the leg
Oh,
warmers.
the in-home aerobics
I had
videotape
like
is a thing.
I could actually
I
do
had
aerobics.
I took
Yeah,
an
do
aerobics dance
Let's do
class.
aerobics. Yeah.
Because
I did an aerobics dance class in college for a gym credit.
Wait, what's that John Travolta movie where he's like thrusting his hips forward and his junk's like jingling in front of like?
Are you talking about Saturday Night Fever?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, there
As
was
you can
like,
tell, it's not one of
yeah.
the movies that I visited that much. But we're going to have to do BTTF.
What is that?
Back to the Future.
Okay.
Oh, of course.
We're going to have to do that.
Skateboards. Oh yeah, skateboarding was a thing. But graffiti was definitely something I was into back in the 80s.
Yeah, we have MTV on the list, Luke.
Love it.
Yeah.
But yes, skateboards. I remember when the first skateboards came out. So
Yep.
much fun. They were tiny compared to the ones they have now.
What about horror? Because that would bring in, you could either do like Freddy Krueger.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Any of the horror icons. You can even
horror
do Gizmo.
franchises, yeah.
You could do Gizmo for that one. I mean, Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
And of course, Jason.
Jason was invented in 78.
But there were so many different versions of them.
Jeeves, how are you?
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that like there was like so many.
All
I
right.
mean, Friday, like the 13th of the 13th. It was in the 90s, I think.
All right, so boom boxes were big back in the day. How could you incorporate that?
Yeah, boom boxes and Walkmans.
Well, we've got hip hop and we've got tape.
What about portable?
Yeah.
Yeah, cassettes, man.
Well, I mean, how would you translate that though? You know, you got Walkmans, boom boxes. What would be the word?
I was too young to see the first Jason, I think. The first Friday the 13th.
Because that was the first generation of portable music. So
It was, yeah.
77, I would
outside
have
of
been
a
in 7th
vehicle,
grade.
obviously.
I wasn't allowed to see those kind of movies yet. Star Wars was definitely like the thing I remember from 77 though. 76,
What about
77,
tracks?
78, something like that.
I don't know.
Mixtapes. Ooh. Mixtapes.
Mixtapes are big, yeah.
Used to do mixtapes and bootlegs.
See, you can't. How would you draw that? I mean, I want to incorporate boom boxes and Walkmans in the whole mixtape, but there has to be a word.
Electronics.
Electronics.
That kind of opens the whole world up to like video game systems, computers.
Oh yeah, like
or just have electronic.
The first Game Boys and stuff. Yeah.
Well, the Game Boy didn't come out till the 90s.
Was it?
Oh,
maybe
what
I'm
about
thinking of the
gadgets?
other one. No, there was another
Gadgets
thing before the
would be
Game Boy.
good.
I know it's not a Game Boy, but there were these things
Swag.
you could get where you could play. They were kind of annoying, but you could like play football and stuff.
Yeah. Little
But it
handheld
wasn't a Game
games.
Boy. I just.
Oh, you're talking about the little like thing that you would plug
Definitely,
in and it'd
again, with
vibrate
Radio
around.
just like Radio Shack again had a bunch of these little gadgets. Yeah, but I
Like the
forget.
game that Groot was playing in the second movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good lord, I can't remember the name of it though.
We have arcade.
There's Atari. Oh, I know what I was thinking of. Atari.
Mm-hmm.
We could do. Well, I mean, that would go under arcade though.
Gamer or gaming.
Atari
That
was
kinda
your home
covers- that
system
kinda
though.
opens it up
What
to
about-
Wasn't it?
arcade
What about
and-
handheld?
Handheld.
Because that would encompass gaming, Game Boy, Atari. I don't know.
You'll think of it. You'll think of a unifying word that encompass all that stuff. 'Cause that's,
Okay.
that you're on the right track. I love it because those are all the things that was so great about the 80s that you didn't have before. Was all that portable freedom of entertainment.
Yeah.
Portable entertainment was just the thing.
What about let's see, do we have anything that says movies? Oh, we got Back to the Future, which is a direct reference to a franchise. But what specifically about cinema?
Yeah, I was gonna say cinema or film would
Multiplex
be good.
was
Open that up a
really
little bit.
the multiplexes were new, just like with the malls.
Oh, like
before-
theaters?
Yeah, because the drive-in theater was kind of like going
Dying out.
down and dying out, and then the multiplex was a huge thing when I was, you know, yeah, when I was starting. It started with things like the big
I put down cinema.
what were those mega movies where they had, you know, what's the like where you knew there was going to be sequels and stuff. Like
Sagas.
that's kind of like, well, like, you know,
Blockbusters.
Oh,
yes,
I got
yes,
one.
yes, yes,
That's a good
blockbuster.
That's a good word, actually. Blockbuster.
Blockbuster,
that covers all
because
the big
because
series.
Superman was one of the first ones, and of course Star Wars,
You
and
got
then
it,
all of those
2025.
disaster movies. That was an invention of the
Yeah, Star
80s,
Wars.
and the
Got it.
multiplex cinema theaters, and appealing to
I got
my
one.
age group. Yeah.
Sitcoms.
Ooh, 80s sitcoms.
Yeah, because that could encompass Alf. I mean, seriously, Dallas, Cosby Show, MASH,
Yeah.
Dukes of Hazzard, Three's Company.
Yeah, MASH
I mean,
was
Knight Rider,
was it 83?
A-Team, Magnum PI. You know,
Could you could write
Again,
Saturday morning.
yes.
ooh, there's so many good Saturday morning cartoons.
Wait a minute. Would that just be the word cartoons?
Yeah, it could be cartoons.
Or just tunes?
It could, but I mean, Saturday mornings could be a bowl of cereal. It could be cartoons, or you could just break it up into cereal and cartoons.
Pop Tarts.
I only have so much space to write this, so that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Let's
You
see
know,
here.
cable TV was like really hit big in the 80s for most people.
See, Saturday morning. Okay.
More to color.
Computers.
All right. So,
Ooh,
yeah, the
computer.
PC.
The PC. Good Lord, I remember.
So there was a huge Chinese influx in the 80s.
Yeah.
With like Karate Kid, Blade Runner. What would you
Asian
call that?
influence of culture.
Asian influence. Yeah.
In terms of
Maybe
movies?
call it Eastern culture.
I don't know.
Is
I would.
that too
It would be cool to
broad?
hit on it though. You know.
Yeah.
Fashion. Do we have one for fashion? No.
You said style.
It's style.
I like fashion better than style, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Turn to the left.
Take that one out.
Fashion. Turn to the right.
So we got the PC, so that can incorporate floppy disks and all of that. Glamour shots.
Glamour shots.
The disco.
My aunt got
The
those
disco. Was discos still a thing in the 80s? Because I think the
I thought that was
discos went out.
mostly
No,
70s
it
focus.
moved over. It moved into kind of.
What about punk?
Well, punk is kind of like it transformed. Like I said, punk was transforming into goth, into new romantics, into new age. It was doing all those different things.
I don't have
into
any of that
synth,
on here,
into
though.
industrial. But punk would be good because it was still
Punk.
around.
Yeah,
You
very
know?
much so.
I mean, I was enamored with punk music. I still
who
am.
wasn't?
I'm 55 and I still love it. So, but I'm talking like,
What about
CBGBs and that kind of stuff. I was really into a
what
lot of
about
that.
rides, like cars?
Rides would be great.
Muscle cars were what I saw a lot of. I saw a lot of muscle cars, but that was sort of like waning from the 70s. But that's what people could afford.
The rider.
Oh, you get what's his name?
Well, I mean, you've got Rider. It would go back to the old. There is a subplot of the
DeLorean.
synthwave culture of the Rider, who is a guy that essentially aesthetically is a guy that encompasses all of the 80s culture. It's a dark, mysterious figure that rides on a magical vehicle, like whether he's on a motorcycle or in a car. And the whole
DeLorean,
Rider
Knight Rider.
aesthetic is what spawned Knight Rider. It's what spawned Back to the Future.
Gotcha.
And so I'm gonna put on
Interesting.
there Rider.
Nice.
And
Because I
if you
mean,
need
I think DeLorean.
if you need inspiration for that, hold on a minute, and I will show you direct inspiration for what the Rider is. Hold on. I think it's a good educational tool for us all. So let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Lindsay, can I honor the reins for a second?
Absolutely.
All right, give me a second. Let me do a window capture. And let's do that. And let's not capture the cursor. And let's
I didn't
go.
realize I was full screen.
See,
Right,
I just
here we
started
go.
thinking about Kraftwerk and Krautrock and how even though a lot of that stuff started in the 70s,
Check
it
this out.
really made a huge influence in 80s music. So, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you would put that into something, but that's, you know, literally the beginnings of, you know, the different kinds of
Here we
synth
go.
music stuff. I love the idea of Devo and Kraftwerk and all of that kind of stuff.
A little blurry.
Definitely like
I'm
this.
blurry?
That's not me. In the
Okay,
preview
hold
window,
on.
you are.
All right, hold on a minute. I'll pause. Why is it blurry? Take me down to the Paradise City.
Oh yeah, Jeeves.
Where the
Jeez,
grass
that's
is
what we
green
have
and the
in
girls
common. You were in a punk band. Yeah,
All right.
I was in a punk band too.
Let's just put that up for now, and then bring it back.
I loved.
Play. All right, let me back up here.
The Rider.
Yeah, that's what you're going to see right here. This is the whole 80s aesthetic of what the Rider is in 2 minutes.
Looks like he's in a sandstorm.
Yeah.
Nice.
If you are hearing this, it's a message from the past and from the future. We all have our creation myths. As societies, as people with shared interests, as individuals, we all seek creative ways of expressing ourselves. The art we try to make or the stories we tell.
This is so good.
Some seek expression through the worlds they create, on the page or in film, and some through music. My name is John Carpenter, and my creation myth is childhood fascination with storytelling and world making that led me to become a movie director.
And there he is, the Rider.
Wow.
Very cool. That's like meeting Anonymous.
There you go. Thank you, Lindsay.
You're welcome.
Cool.
All right. I'm the only one up here.
That's okay. Here we are. Hello.
It's weird. So you can see, as out of the ash and the dust of humanity comes this Lone Ranger type guy who is the embodiment of human, Zeitgeist and all of this stuff is combined into one individual. And
Well, I was just going to say post-apocalyptic themes were huge because of the no nukes, and the
yeah,
idea that
Right.
we could actually blow up the world, and the
yeah,
whole controversy between Russia and the United States. That was real. The fear was real. There were like all kinds of, I mean, what's that? The Day After miniseries.
the
Just
day
a
after. I
bunch.
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like just a
Z,
lot
right?
of,
What's up?
I mean, Mad Max, although that post-apocalyptic thing, you know,
Um,
that was huge.
yeah, it
It was
was.
huge.
So I added toys because I didn't see
Mm.
toys on the list, and I added fads.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right, so that leaves us with only 5 left, and we got a full list.
Pop it, pop it, snap
Oh, that's a fad, yeah.
it.
Did you want to include anything that was political of interest or maybe even sports?
Yes, anything in the 80s.
Again, like the biggest thing that I remember was the no nukes. That was one thing, but
You
there's
do hear
other
Michelle's
stuff.
voice.
What about Liberate?
Great.
Okay.
Cause I remember
Hello.
when Reagan told
Yes.
to tear down the wall
Oh
and
yeah,
liberate
yes,
the
yes,
Berlin Wall.
yes.
But Liberate could also be cross-platform. Also, too, Epidemic.
Ooh, yes, yes. Oh, and then there were the big concerts. The you know, We Are the World,
Oh yeah, for
and of
Africa.
course Live Aid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Live Aid was
Live Aid.
huge.
But how would you
Huge.
do that though? I mean,
That's tough.
Well, there was a lot of different. You
oh, what
could
about
leave it
news?
open.
In the news.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could leave it open to interpretation, but I mean, I
Hmm.
think of a lot of things politically that was like activism was a big thing. You know, just
Headlines.
what's the one?
Yeah,
Amnesty
headlines is a good one.
International. People people were really into their different kinds of activism. You know, ACT UP was one that was huge.
Did we cover
Um,
sports?
Mm-mm.
No.
ooh, sports in the '80s.
Athletes or
Will you let me share my imaginary statement and
Nikes.
intro, Lindsay? Sure, Freda, sure.
The No Nukes concert. Yeah, the No Nukes concert was a big thing. Um, Jackson Brown. A lot of John Trudeau.
did we cover food?
I don't think so. Munchies.
Munchies, yeah.
Hot Pockets.
That was in the 90s, I think. Right?
What do you want to get?
Didn't they start in the '80s? I don't know. Microwavable
Yeah,
anything
anything
was in the
microwavable
'80s.
Yes.
started in the 80s.
So I thought Hot Pockets might have been '80s. I could be wrong.
Oh, 1983.
Yep.
You're right.
I was there. 1983 is the year I graduated from high school. Holy crikey. Let's see. Hair metal.
Sweet Tooth.
Hair metal.
Let's see.
Ooh. Trying to think of food in the 80s. For some reason, I'm drawing a blank.
It's the rise of fast food like Burger King, McDonald's.
Oh yeah,
You had
on
the
the go
rise of
food was a
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Well, they were there. They just weren't like the way they are now. Like McDonald's has been around a long time, but it wasn't until the 80s that all the franchising and just took off big time. And again, that's partly because of malls.
So we have Liberate, headlines.
Mm. Insta food. Instant food. Oh my gosh, ramen noodles and those cup of noodle
Nazim has a
things.
hangover.
Oh my god. I need
Party animal.
coffee. Huge hangover. I had like one drink and I was done.
That's my artwork, silly goose.
I'm like not even on camera.
Nope, she's not.
I'm not the one doing it.
It's okay.
It's cute.
Oh wait,
Oh my god, that is
we have our imaginary
adorable.
sign on. Live, this is today from the streets of Bangkok, Thailand. This is Joseph and Lindsay reporting to you on a warm day. Ooh,
Yummy.
delicious.
That's that up, isn't it? What's the theme? Or
Down.
what's the no. what's the prompt?
Old.
I mean?
Is the word
Oh.
for this day.
What about heroes? Heroes could be anybody from Michael
Yeah.
Jordan to Michael Jackson to whatever.
Yeah.
This is good.
Could be even David Bowie's
I
interpretation
was
of
thinking
heroes.
David Bowie.
We could be heroes.
Heroes.
Just for one day.
I'm sure Hasselhoff shows up in there somewhere too.
Glam.
Ooh.
Glam.
That's close to style, but I like that word instead of style.
Well, I took out fashion, style for fashion.
I like
Styles.
that. I like the word glam in reference to a fashion prompt.
Yeah. All right.
That makes me think of two things. It makes me think of glam rock, which was kind of in the late 70s,
I like
fading
words
out.
that make you
But
think of
then
multiple
it also makes
things.
me think of Prince and that, again, that mix of androgyny.
Even Michael Jackson, dude. I mean,
And Michael
you know.
Jackson. But it
Madonna.
also makes me think of hair metal.
Yeah, glam
So,
rock.
Glam rock is kind of,
Glam rock and pop stars and celebrities, all that stuff.
15 minutes of fame.
We have a heat wave here. I think
Definitely
everybody
like
has a
music
heat wave,
videos.
honestly.
Definitely music videos.
Well, we just cranked that list out, didn't we?
No, we
Boom.
got a few more left. We got 3 more left.
Ooh.
Glitter. Okay.
Glitter, glitz, glam. Yeah.
Glitter
Shiny
bomb.
things.
Shiny things. Well, we had
Nickelodeon.
you said neon, right? You said neon for colors.
Well, I got neon, grid, arcade,
But there was
D&D. Go ahead.
also, I was just thinking that there's other color aesthetic. There's other aesthetics. I was just trying to think of those. Did we got all the aesthetics covered?
Could we have like Game On can cover D&D, it can cover arcade, it can cover video games.
Way to do it. Game On.
Well, I don't have video games on here.
It can even do sports if you think about
It
it.
can cover board games if there was any board games that came out other than How's Oklahoma? Do you need rain? Oh no, Lord, we
I
have
like
rain.
arcade because arcade is a very specific thing that was in the 80s. I don't want to take that away.
Oh yeah, that was huge. I mean, we skipped school to go there.
Yeah, it's definitely a big.
We
heavy
saved
hitter.
up money and babysitting money, just blow it all in one day, one visit to the arcade. All that babysitting money's gone.
Catchphrase?
Don't have a comment.
What would be a good word to describe the latchkey?
Latchkey.
Like you ride your bikes all over town until the streetlights come on, that sort of deal.
We had a lot of freedom to do that. It's not like today.
Sorry,
like,
Luke.
We could just
Please
go out
stop
and
sending
ride.
your brain this way.
We used to ride our bike into town and all that kind of stuff, and just like be back later.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Dude, I didn't put down cars.
Because isn't the 80s, late 70s, 80s is whenever both parents were starting to do full-time jobs as a regular thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there was a lot more latchkey.
There was a lot of that. We
lifestyle
used to have to
happening.
start dinner because my mom wasn't home yet.
Yeah. So I thought that would be kind of a good thing to include.
That's
What
a
is
good
the
way to
word?
put it. Latchkey.
Latchkey?
I think that's a
Latchkey
good
kid?
point because that was a big part of the
I don't even know
culture.
what latchkey is, so.
A
Latchkey.
latchkey kid is a kid that has a house key that walks straight home from school, but neither parent is home to take care of them,
Oh.
and they take care of themselves basically until they come home
Yeah.
from work. So they have like 2 hours where they are alone and unsupervised.
Yep.
Latchkey kid?
Yeah, latchkey.
Yep. That was the thing.
But
I was
how
a
would you
latchkey
draw
kid
that?
for a couple of years?
That's a good
Well,
point.
I mean, it could be like the Stranger Things group of kids on their bicycle sort of thing or whatever. When you came home and you did your homework and whatever, you went out and you played until, the lights came on, that sort of thing.
Yeah. How would you draw that?
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
sitting here wondering. I'm like, I don't know.
how you would
I
draw
like
it.
the idea. I don't know if I'm.
I don't
You
know.
know what it means to me? It means there's a note on the table with instructions.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
Food
what
is
visually,
food is in the
like
refrigerator.
that's my mom always had a
Feed
note on the
yourself.
table. This is what you had to do, and call me if you have questions.
Mhm.
Uh,
I don't know how I would draw it either, but it's just
No, it
it's
is a part of
something
the 80s pop
that
culture.
literally
It's
that's
definitely
no. I'm being serious. Like that's what I would draw. I would draw a note from my mom with instructions on, at
Yeah.
this time, make the spaghetti sauce and heat it up. Cook the noodles at this time. I'll be home at this time. make sure that the sauce is done. I'll cook the noodles or whatever.
Yeah, from like I think about age 12 I did that, and the only reason why they did that is because my dad lived in town like a 5-minute drive away from the house, and
Yeah.
mom worked in the city, so it was because I went to daycare before that.
We had snacks, like she'd tell us what our snacks were. She'd have like snacks ready for us. So we
sounds
got
like
home. You can have
What
your
if we just
snack and then this
are
is your
specific?
chores.
We have arcade, which
Mhm.
is specific to the actual facility that you would go to.
Oh yeah.
But what about the rise of the home game?
That's what when you said Atari, that's what I thought of. There's Atari, I remember like Pong and all that other stuff.
What about consoles? Like you gotta, how would you incorporate Sega, Atari, and Nintendo into one word that somebody could draw if they wanted to, like, say Super?
Sega didn't come out in the 80s though.
Oh
Isn't
God, yeah, Sega Master System was the first
Sega,
system. Yeah.
Sega's the
Okay.
first one.
Okay.
Now, Lindsay.
Well, I know. I know. Lord, it's late. Just forgive me.
You are forgiven, my child.
Lord have mercy. It's almost 2 a.m.
I know, it's like when I try to explain, like, we didn't actually use the word rad until almost the 90s. But it's true. It's just, it might just be, but then again, like mini skirts were like later in my high school years towards college, whereas it was probably popular well before that
All
elsewhere.
right, I'm gonna do gamer
Yeah.
because
Gamer. yeah.
gamer will incorporate aside from the arcade, it will incorporate the home theater and stuff.
Well, it was a big deal
The home game
to get your initials
on the top
the
leaderboard.
machine.
Yeah,
At
it was huge.
Yeah.
the machine.
Yeah.
Who's MLB?
Yeah,
I gotta beat MLB.
who's
JAB? Yeah, you had to figure out who it was, And then of course people would be really smarmy and make little words, Cat.
All right, so do we have the
Gotta beat the
computer?
cat.
Do we have computer? The PC, okay.
The PC is yeah, that was a big deal.
We only got 2 words, guys.
What?
No, 2 words left.
2 words left.
Oh, 2 words left. Ooh. Wow. So tell me again, this is for archery?
Yeah.
This
I'm
is
just
cool.
writing it down, and we're going to revisit it throughout the year to refine the words. But no,
So food.
let's see. Do we have music? Yeah. Toys. Wait a minute. Neon Grid. MTV. MTV is music.
Yeah.
Pop. Headlines. Celeste. No, that's.
Dark enough.
Heroes. Headlines. Liberate. Gamer.
Such a
Did I do
quirky-
snacks?
We were
Munchies.
talking about food.
But I didn't add it, I don't think.
Oh,
Hold on.
yeah.
Hip hop.
We
Glam.
talked a
era,
lot about like the microwavables.
Snacks.
Microwavables.
Let's do snacks.
Snacks.
Okay.
Snacks.
Or whatever term we decide on.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But that would encompass like Hot Pockets, Doritos, whatever, you
Yeah.
know.
You know, everything was more portable, including food. It really was. I didn't even think about that, but you putting that out, I'm like, yeah, like you had to be on the go.
Mhm.
Everybody was so like there was just so much more that you were scheduled to do all the time.
Yep.
Like it was a thing to be like almost an overachiever.
What do you call that? Western aesthetic. Is that what that's called?
Western aesthetic.
Yeah, it's the influence of Asian art into pop culture.
You mean Eastern aesthetic?
Eastern aesthetic, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm getting tired. Let's see, Asian influence.
Yeah.
There's a term for it.
There is a term for it. I know what you're thinking of now. I
On
remember
American culture.
Yeah, I remember in college and I was doing pottery, there was a lot of Asian influence.
Asian reflections in the American landscape. Oh yeah. For sure.
The house key around the neck. Ooh, that's a latch key right there. Yep, that the house key around the neck.
See, I never had that. I was very fortunate. My mom and dad, you know, they provided transportation because I was a different breed.
He was a special child.
Yes.
Well, just remember that it was really important in the 80s to have lots of extracurricular activities. There was this focus on, maybe because it was like the yuppies and the career people, you know, like I remember people talking when I was in college, like, I gotta have this, I gotta be in this club so it looks good on my whatever, for future employment, like you're well rounded. Like people weren't really, they were just like so focused on this idea of going to college for a career and money, whereas the generation before us, they like to explore and find themselves. But it was like totally the opposite in the 80s, you know, to have like all these things in your record so that you would look hireable, you'd look good for college, whatever.
Yep.
That was a big thing.
Indeed it was.
I just don't know how you'd put that into any kind of visuals, but I remember people being really worried about like, oh my God, like if I get a C in this class, it's not going to look good on my, you know, whatever. I won't look good
So
for
it's
grad
Japan's
school.
technological boom of the 80s. Modern Japan, cyberpunk is literally what it's called.
Cyberpunk.
Literally what it's called.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, cyberpunk is huge. It's part of the goth aesthetic too.
When East meets West, the rise of cyberpunk, Los Angeles known as the United States, more colorful housing a Chinatown that became so synonymous with gritty underbelly of the city that it inspired Hollywood's most famous film noirs, including Big Trouble in Little
Blade
China,
Runner.
Blade Runner,
Hmm.
among many others. Cyberpunk blew up in the 90s as on the heels of the 80s, which became Neo Tokyo, grimy vision of what would be future The Matrix and Total Recall, and Ghost in the
Cyberpunk.
Shell, Akira.
Yes. Cyberpunk would be a really good word.
And
It
that'll be
just
the last word of the entire challenge.
because it comes there's so many different ways you can interpret that.
A lot of ways. Yeah.
I mean, so
That's it.
woo! We did it.
Yay!
If we could only do that for July. Just kidding.
I know, right?
Well, I mean, I was like, I like the prompts for World Watercolor Month, just for drawing, but they're conceptual, of course. Some of them are
303, guys.
specifically
I'm gonna have to get in bed.
conceptual for watercolor media. I can see why they.
All
like, the
right,
first-
let me get these fonts set here, and then I'm gonna reread the words back to you all,
Yay!
and then I'm gonna go to bed
We're
because
just
I'm
task
like
oriented today, aren't we?
my eyes are starting to cross.
Always.
My eyes are closed, so.
Well,
Oh,
and this guy's almost done being colored
Aren't
too.
you
So
lucky?
I'm just gonna finish
I'm
him up
not
and be
farting,
done.
that's why I can close
You're not
my
farting.
eyes.
Farting.
Oh, I'm always farting.
Oh, I know.
I had curry. Come on.
That girl over there, she just can't keep it in.
There were times when I just had to mute myself.
Oh my. It's pretty bad when you can't
wow.
stand.
You guys. Okay, Lindsay, Carrie kind of had this idea she sprung on us, and I asked her to come up and explain it a little bit in my broadcast. It's an idea she has about like the artist musician thing. I just now opened up, like she sent me a DM saying I'd like to call it "Come Together" like the Beatles song. I love that idea.
All right.
Cute.
I like that. That's a great idea
So
for the event.
let's save this as, and then we'll read this off.
Come together. Right
Neon,
now.
Grid, Arcade, D&D, MTV, Mall, Miami, Warhol, Chrome, Manga, Hip Hop, Glam, Aerobics, Back to the Future,
Oh my
Horror,
gosh.
Gadgets, Synthwave, Blockbuster, Sitcom, Saturday Morning, The PC, Punk, Writer,
Yes.
Toys, Fads, Liberate, Headlines, Heroes, Gamer, Snacks, Cyberpunk.
Oh my god. I literally have like goosebumps and chills and things. I mean, this
What do
is
you
like
think?
this is like my teenage
It's a good
years.
start. It's a great start,
My
actually.
teenage years and into my 20s. Holy cow. What images this brings for me. Wow.
It's got potential.
Dead Kennedys. When I discovered the dead
All
Kennedys.
right, I saved it, and we can revisit it when we're ready.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a good foundation. I think we're about maybe 70% of the way there.
Oh
I
my
think
god.
some of the words need to be refined just a tad, but
Mm-hmm.
You know
I
what I
think we're-
loved was those.
I like the category breakdowns.
yeah.
It'll definitely make it easier to
All right. I
find
am
it.
going to graciously bow out because I'm exhausted.
Yes,
Good
sir.
night.
Thank
Good
you for hanging
night.
out.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. Lindsay, I'll see you tomorrow night.
Okay.
Pop X time.
All right. I'll
Woohoo!
see you.
Pop
Bye,
X.
guys.
Yeah, see you
Bye.
night. No, I'm yawning. Oh my god! I immediately, when he said punk, I immediately, like, had this idea of like all the flyers that people used to put out. You know, they take a Xerox photocopy of a photo and they do all this different cool collage stuff and color it in with highlighter markers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a thing. Cut out letters. So that'd be interesting to recreate that aesthetic. Yeah, everything was more portable because people were busy.
Indeed, they were. Busy.
Latchkey was a really good. That was a really good cultural touchstone. You know,
Yeah.
I think that was good because it's just it was a thing. It was. I mean, even with like my mom had a job where she could come home pretty relatively close to when we got home from school, but we still got home before she did.
Right.
But we were of age. We were old enough to take care of ourselves and
Mhm.
to like help out, you know, to do
Yeah.
to do some chores, get dinner ready. I mean, I used to make my big thing was the first thing I did when I came home from school was make coffee for my dad.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, because it was just like my thing. I liked the smell of coffee. I didn't like drinking it back then.
Right.
But I really didn't. But I liked the smell of it. So I was just like, my dad always liked having that fresh
I
cup of
don't think I
coffee.
was old enough. You don't think you were old enough for what? To be a latchkey kid?
Maybe not. I mean, I'm older than most of you guys, so I know that
I was like,
I was a
would you not?
teenager in the 80s. 1979, I was 14, freshman in high school. Graduated in 83, the way to be.
83 to be the bee.
Yep. And I mean, I remember where I was when I saw the MTV's first video. Like I said, I was babysitting. It was great because we did not have cable. We lived too far outside of town. So the fact that I had that little gig was nice. But I used to walk from school to my babysitting job, and my parents preferred that we had extracurricular activities so that we could delay coming home for that reason, so that we weren't just
Mm-hmm.
hanging around the house, you know. So I had a babysitting job after school. I also was involved in like the musicals and stuff. School.
Well, we had
And
extracurricular activities, but it was like Girl Scouts. My mom was the leader.
oh yeah.
I went with her. My brother played team. My dad was the coach. So I mean, it was kind of like, well,
It's
we're doing something, but
but
you kind
your
of have to be a part of it.
yeah, your parents were there.
Sorry,
My
guys.
mom was did Boy Scouts. She was like a den mother. My dad was later on like worked with the scouts too.
I'm like pulling all my markers out tonight. Markers are getting down on it.
Yeah, everything he said, and I was just like, I literally was like getting chills. It was like, this is gonna be so good.
It's gonna be great.
That's a great theme.
Brown soot looks so real. Oh, thank you. I am literally just block coloring most of this because I'm just wanting to get it done.
Guy liner. My brother always borrowing my eyeliner. God, that was funny. We used to have like one earring. That was a big thing, male or female. There's a lot of androgyny
Oh yeah,
though.
I
I
forgot
mean,
about the one earring
there's
thing.
there's
Even kids did that.
yeah, it was a thing. I
Most
remember in
definitely.
I remember in art class we did like a jewelry section. I just like made these like, where's the other earring? Well, that's only one. There's only one.
Only need one.
I need only one. My brother used to borrow mine all the time. He really liked my earrings.
I cannot believe how quickly I've gotten all this stuff done. So I think I'm only short like one, maybe.
Yeah, that's good that you're getting it
He's
done.
done.
You're getting it
He's
done.
pretty much
Let me
there.
see. Yeah.
Give me a second. Let
Oh
me
wow.
bring him up.
I love that walker with is it a walker with the Looks like tennis balls.
It's pretty much done. I didn't do a ton of shading on him, but I need to do a little something there for his.
Very nice. So are you feeling caught up now?
I'm pretty close, yeah.
Still can't figure out Goonies. I think you should just pick something.
Yeah, I'll probably just do something.
You could be conceptual about it. Like, how does the movie Goonies make you feel? And then go with that word.
Oh, word. I don't think I'll think that deep
Or
on
the
it.
movie.
Honestly.
I don't know. I just pick something else because I'm stumped. You're usually pretty good at figuring out.
Okay, we got that done. All right, I need to sign this sucker. Put some color on it. Corner here. Use this one. Post these pictures. Kind of like this little corner tag I've been adding on here. This has kind of been fun. Please excuse my leftiness while I draw. This was day 22.
Oh, somebody does have like a cartoon version of the Skull and Crossbones.
Oh, good.
That is a thing.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
You could tune that, yeah. I just thought that would be like really easy, like whip out a comic Skull and Crossbones.
Just slap it on there.
There's my Goonies.
All right, so here's what we did today. Let's recap what we did today, and then we're going to sign off for the night.
Yay.
Okay, so we have Carl for day 22, old. Carl from Up. We have Dumbo for sad, pixel face.
Mama.
Sad pixel face, day 23. And my stupid freaking pen smudgied Goonies. We'll figure that out tomorrow. Rocket for tail, day 25. And today's,
that is
now
so
yesterday's cool. At this point was Devil with him. From
and what's tomorrow / today's?
Oh, is a Rooster.
It's gonna be Rooster.
Ooh. So I'll do Rooster tomorrow, and I will be caught up.
Everybody's probably going to do Foghorn Leghorn.
Oh my gosh! I already have my Rooster picked out.
Ooh, can't wait.
I already have my Rooster picked out, so I've just got to sort through what I'm going to do for Goonies, and
I'm going to see you guys tomorrow night in your podcast.
Yes, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern is Pop X Cast.
Definitely want to talk about the Breakfast Club
over on the YouTubes,
and then join you for art
today.
Join you for some late night art and fart.
Yeah, we'll do multiverse after podcast tomorrow on Joe's channel. Yay. So that'll be right after we wrap up the show. I think it's 11 Eastern we go live. Is that right? I don't know. I think he has it scheduled.
Yep. It is.
So we will be doing some more art tomorrow night.
All right.
It'll be a lot of fun. Come along and chat or draw or do whatever. Just
I'm gonna leave the drinking for afterwards.
Yes, please leave the drinking for You can drink if you want. It's totally fine. Jeremy also said that he's going to be simulcasting the audio for our show while he's doing his art as well. So that's super awesome of him to do that.
That's cool.
So, yeah. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow in all the places and all the things.
Good
Michelle,
night.
thanks for hanging out.
No problem.
Joe and Jeremy and JS, thanks for hopping in and saying hello. And everyone else in the chat, thank you so much for chatting with us. And for all of the awesome awards givers tonight. Michelle spoiling me with that drink award.
I had
Carrie with her awards, and Hannah and Michael and everyone else that's came through. You guys are amazing. And I love you all. And we'll see you tomorrow. Everyone go to sleep. It is past your bedtime.